Till we get it right. Some more. I'ma get it. Till we get it.
On the wall, from the wall. Put it rockin' everywhere. Put it rockin' everywhere. Put it rockin' everywhere. This new booty, get it together and bring it back to me. Get the Lakers club, about a month or two. Put a tan on it, then see what it goes down to. This new booty, get it together and bring it back to me. Get the Lakers club, about a month or two. Put a tan on it, then see what it goes. Get it right. Get it right, get it tight, get it right, get it right, get it tight, get it right, get it right, get it tight, get it right, get it right, get it tight, get it right, get it tight, get it right, get it tight, get it right,
in the club with my homies, trying to get a little. See, I put down on the low key. She know how it is. I told Shorty she was saying up on me. From the game she was sitting in my ear. You like that she know me. I decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. She was saying, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said, my girls, you did that. Yeah, he's all up in my head now. Got me thinking that it might be a good. Now get a take her with me. She's ready to leave. And I gotta give it real now. Cause on the 1 to 10, she's a certified 20. But that just ain't me. No, if I take that chance, she swears it's gonna leave. But what I do is the way she dances, makes Shawty all right. The way she like that, just work that out for me. She asked for one more dance, and I'm like, yeah, how the hell am I supposed to leave?
Figure that's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's the pipe. Rich 8-figure, that's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's the pipe. That's my type. That's my type. Wrist, new whip. Ride around dips. I can see why all these basic pits. Bust down, wrist, not a bust down bitch. Said I want your man, not a bust down bitch. Be a rich, why he still hitting lit? Feeling rap, but he still can't hit. Please. Lamborghini keys, drippin', ice, he get thrown out to me. Please, I want a man with a beat. From the bag, I'm a dime on the beat. Stay on my lips, take a little step, privacy on the door. I'm gonna shoot.
Put your hands together for DJ Colin P.
Turn on the radio.
Turn on your radio.
Hey guys, gals, friends and pals, it's National Radio Day today.
I listen to radio.
Oh, it's just the radio.
Then I should be able to listen to the radio.
If we could listen to the radio or something.
I'm the number one DJ.
What station? I listen to the radio. I must have heard it.
It's X-rated radio, Barnyard Radio.
What are you listening to?
Happy National Radio Day.
Come on, it's time.
Yeah. Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 20th, 2024. Welcome to it. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Lance, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty. K2, the Baroness, Renee, our good time gal from the east side. And Stephen B. Hardy holding down that live video feed for you on this Taco Tuesday. Oh, man, what's going on, Erwan? Demetrius is running a little late. He just texted me, just got his ass out of bed, he said. So.
Oh, my God, that man.
Today he's not getting Employee of the Week this week.
No.
He's not going to get it 2 weeks in a row.
He's busy fighting crime at night, so.
Dude.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
I don't know how he got it last week. I'm just going to be honest.
What do you mean? He was here every day.
He was. Gold star, that's what he's supposed to do.
And on time.
Hello.
Today is National Radio Day. Happy National Radio Day. Man, it's sad because we are the last generation that's probably ever going to listen to the radio. I don't know anyone under the age of 20, 18 that does the radio anymore.
It's so sad.
I know.
It's so sad.
It was so important to us back. I mean, even from when I was a kid, any memories I have a lot of radio memories.
Well, of course you do, but I have a lot of memories of you listening to you.
Yeah?
I really do.
Really?
I was just thinking about it the other day. Like, I would always tune in. So I went to work early, and I would tune in on Mondays at 8 a.m. because that's when Janet came every Monday.
Oh, and she's going to be here Monday. She'll be here today at 8.
Yes, and I used to love how you guys go. Every time she does ready to do a new horoscope, you guys would go like, Sagittarius. I love that, and now I do it.
Now you do. Oh, Kelly, you were
so faithful. I literally only listen to the Chit Chat Girls.
Lori and Dana?
Lori and Dana. And it was just so happened because I was always in the car taking my kid to school. Yeah. But I mean, I made an effort because of Lori.
Well, when you don't have any responsibility, then I guess you don't listen to the radio. You're not up in the morning.
I'm up every morning taking my kid to school.
Oh, well, that doesn't count.
I just think
what? That's the biggest responsibility there is.
Is it? Oh.
I do think though, like, it's so crazy. I was a big fan, you know, and I think that it was like something I looked forward to, and that people don't do that today.
I know. Like, even with television, like, who watches television anymore?
I do. I'm an OG.
You do watch. You're one of the only ones. Who else watches just live television? Just whatever.
I did last night. It was a Bachelor.
Sporting events count? Because I watch sporting events.
Sporting events is they say sporting events is one of the last ones that people actually tune in live for anymore. Everyone else just streams their stuff on demand. Whatever they want to watch, they just watch it.
Mine's recorded every day. So I'm fast forwarding through all commercials. So I don't even know like what the thing is or any of that.
What about you, K2?
Yeah, I don't watch any live TV. I never even tune into live TV.
You know how old I am. I watched the news at 6 p.m. last night.
Did you?
And that was chucking cooler.
You know what's weird is around the pandemic, I just stopped. I watch local news. I would record local news. And I would watch all the channels, all three. I'd watched all three channels, the local news, the 5, the 6, the 4, whatever. And I haven't watched local news probably since about 3 or 4 years because anything important is going to be in their news feed. I mean, if you follow their Facebook page, you're going to get whatever news that is the big stories of the day. So that's where I get my news from for them. And then, of course, in the morning I get their stuff, but for here. But if it wasn't for here, then I would just get it off Facebook. I mean, there's no reason to sit through 9 weather forecasts of the same stuff anymore to fill 30 minutes. I mean,
well, crazy. Andrew, you're going to die, but I had the biggest TV crush on Robert Shields.
Oh my God, you're so weird.
I did.
So weird.
I remember when he joined back.
That was 40 years ago.
It was, I know, when I was still living in my apartment in Maumee. Yeah, I was probably 18, 19, 20 years old, and I remember he joined the Channel 11, and I was like literally a TV crush.
No way.
Yes.
It's so. Why is this the first time I'm hearing this? It's so terrible.
Because I didn't know if we wanted to talk about your ex-wife's new husband.
Did you know that, Steven?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, Andrew, I was
Rough.
not a fan of him. I was a fan of you.
Oh, thank you. At least, yeah. Renee's got no loyalty.
No.
Renee's not 10 toes down.
No, this is what it was. It's because one night I was out.
She doesn't even listen to the radio. But boy, if Robert Shields is doing a forecast. She got that TV.
Lori at one
It's gonna
time
rain out.
introduced me to Andrew and Demetrius.
Uh-huh.
And they were such on their high horse, like they didn't even acknowledge. Like
What?
they
That's
were
not
just
true.
like hi, and then went on about all
Oh,
the.
if you weren't a girl that they were going to have a chance in banging, they didn't pay attention to.
That is such a myth. That is a myth.
Look how many times that I was around at your events and you don't remember me.
No. You're one of a million. Two of a million. I don't. You guys are so dumb.
I do.
So
I
dumb.
so remember. I was like, really? And I was like, really? Like, why? They think that they're all that? Like, I don't get it. I guess I had to listen to the radio to get it.
Yeah, exactly. You're too busy watching weather 9 times an hour. Man.
Man, where was the rewind button back then?
So dumb. Oh my god. Anyway.
I know, Robert. I know it's getting hot in here.
Or that humidity.
Dang global warming.
Humidity in my pants.
Oh my god. I always have to go there. If it's not D, it's Andrew. Andrew like steps into D's shoes as soon as he's not here.
Whatever. Anyway, happy National Radio Day. It's also National Bacon Lovers Day. I love me some bacon. I love bacon.
I had a BLT last night.
Did you really for
I
dinner?
did, yes.
There's nothing like a BLT.
BLTs are the best.
It was
So bacon,
so
lettuce,
good.
tomato. See, I take mine to the next. I have belts. I make belts.
What's the S?
Eggs.
Belt. Yeah,
Oh,
egg.
egg.
Bacon, egg, lettuce, tomato, and then you put some cheese, some cheddar cheese on it, and it melts on the egg, and then you, oh man, it's
So
way
I-
better than
Put a little mayo on there.
yeah. It takes BLT to the next level. You add cheese and an egg.
I still love just an egg sandwich with a little bit of
Ooh, with no meat at all. No,
no nothing.
No
just
bacon
eggs
or
and
sausage?
my bread, and then your mayonnaise.
It's okay, but man, you got to have some meat in there, either bacon or sausage.
The egg
Bacon
is the
protein.
meat. That is a protein.
Don't count that.
I put
I agree with Andrew. That doesn't count.
It's like good protein for you.
I would count it as protein, but it's you can't have just a sandwich without meat. You got to have some meat on there.
Yeah.
I figure if anything is protein, it's meat to me.
So
all right.
I put avocado on my BLT.
That's
That's
interesting.
good too.
Yeah, I
It's
can
so
do
You know,
that.
it's so good because that takes you to the club with turkey and bacon and avocado.
I
And
haven't had a good club sandwich in
Yeah.
forever, but
Yeah.
it's got ham and it's got turkey and it's got like an extra slice of toast in there and
Mhm.
cut that thing in 4 pieces with a little toothpick. Oh man, I love those.
Yeah,
I haven't had one in forever, but man, it sounds good.
I do it at home all the time.
Do you really? Nice club? No.
Do you
man.
toast
I
them or
don't
do you
put
eat
the
it cold?
extra bread in there, but
Who eats it cold? What kind
I
of
don't know,
monster
just
eats it
asking.
cold?
Well,
That's
cold
gangster.
sandwiches are still good. It's just not as good as the club.
No,
you know, it's just a cold club.
Yeah.
if you're saying to eat a hot club,
No, he's talking about not toasting the bread.
oh, I always toast them.
Yeah, you
gotta
can't just
toast
have
bread.
raw
cook
bread
the-
all
You lazy bones.
raw bread
Sometimes.
all up in there.
Do you cook the bacon and the ham and turkey together though, so it's all fried nicely?
Huh. I don't.
Oh, you're like, oh, we never thought of
I don't
that.
think so.
Maybe next time.
I'm kind of a connoisseur of these things.
I can think it's good because I like my meat just a little warm. I like in a
I
pan.
like my meat warm too, Andrew.
Don't look at me like I'm Robert Shields. Get out of here, weirdo. Are you guys following this this demure very mindful trend? Well, why is it so? It's so weird to me, and I still don't understand it. How I cannot know what something is, and literally within 24 hours, I am inundated with it. It's happened so fast
like
nowadays.
we really just mentioned it, and then
yesterday in passing,
and every where you're scrolling down, everything is demure.
I know it's like the first time I heard about it was yesterday. K2 mentioned that Jennifer
J-Lo.
Lopez did a video about drinking wine out of a bottle, and it was very demure. And then all of a sudden, dude, I'm just seeing this demure.
Me too.
Well, I guess Gen Z in your life, they recently used the word demure, which they have never used before because they probably just don't even know what it is. But a very demure, a very mindful on socials. It started with a popular makeup TikToker who goes by the name of Jules LeBron. She recently posted a clip of herself on the platform where she explained that she wears for a work appropriate look. So you see how I do my makeup for work, very demure, very mindful. I don't come to work with a green cut crease. I don't like a clown when I go to work. I don't do too much. So that's the original one is from her, and then now everyone. I haven't seen the original. I've just seen there's one.
I'm gonna drop it Thursday because I'm going to the concert with my daughter-in-law.
Very demure, very mindful.
My friend's daughter, so I'm gonna use it a couple times to see if they catch it.
Yeah, you should. It's funny. I follow Jenna Ortega, who is Wednesday Addams, but she's also in the new Beetlejuice movie. And their show, so I'm getting
perfect for her.
I'm getting a lot of it is perfect for her. I'm getting a lot of clips of her doing it, and then like the Beetlejuice doll will be in the frame with her, so she's like promoting the new Beetlejuice. And
okay, so
she like dating Johnny Depp, by the way.
Use that word.
Demure, very mindful.
Oh my God,
you have to say them both.
Soul is very demure.
I
don't even feel right saying
you have to do it. You have to,
don't do it that way, honey.
You have to do it when you're at the Chop House.
I know that's why I said my Dover Soul.
Or what you do is you put ketchup on your Dover Soul, and you say very demure, very mindful. If you just threw like ketchup on it,
that would be disgusting.
I couldn't do that.
You can't just leave it at very demure.
You could say that, Renee. You could say,
yeah, you have to do both.
Oh man.
Today when I was getting dressed, I felt like I needed to be very demure and mindful with this outfit.
Yeah, try
it
that.
Sounds like so much work.
I know.
And it does not sound like you at all. I don't know if you can pull it off, girl.
I can't. Never mind.
Here's
I'll be the old mother-in-law.
Right, here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Staylor on 1077 The Wolf. There's road construction and the left lane is closed until 7 a.m. today at I-75 northbound between Ohio 795 exit net 195 and Buck Road exit 197. Just scheduled until 7 a.m. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the price on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Taylor Kia, drop it like it's hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. It's currently 54 degrees and mostly cloudy. And for your Tuesday, August 20th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 72. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. For convenient Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Staylor on 1077 The Wolf.
Gotta tell my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. So good. Get some State Line sauce. Take your you throw that on a club sandwich, a little State Line, give it a little spice, a little extra flavor, man. Or you do the golden mustard. So it's the mustard, but it's got spice flavor to it. Then you add some mayo mustard, you get the lettuce and the tomato. So good. Get you some State Line sauce. Go to StatelineSauceCO.com. StatelineSauceCO.com. Get sauced.
Iowa's oldest, largest, and greatest festival, the 58th German American Festival, returns to Oakshade Grove this weekend. German food, German music, and German beer. Get tickets at GermanAmericanFestival.net. See you at the fest.
The hottest deals of summer are at Towers Armory right now. Bulk ammo prices so good you'll think it's 2019. 9mm brass, 1,000 round cases, only $250. That's $12.50 a box. 223 brass, 100 round bags, $50. 7.62 by 39 steel case in 60 round bags, $30. These prices won't last due to gunpowder shortages. Are you ready for the fall deer hunting season? Towers Armory has what you need. Raven crossbows, the best of the best. Stop in today and get the lowest prices on Raven crossbows in the tri-state area. Towers Armory has the best state-of-the-art range in the area, up to 43 yards long with programmable carriers. Mention this ad and get range time for $15. Towers Armory is paying top dollar for your unwanted firearms and accessories. Even an old broken gun may have value. The process is simple, risk-free, and we can handle the paperwork and pay you on the spot.
We're Towers Armory. Are you ready?
When you switch and save with Progressive, you can use that money towards going to see your favorite team in the playoffs. Progressive cannot guarantee that you can go see your favorite team in the playoffs. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds on average, but we cannot guarantee that your favorite team will make the playoffs or even finish with a winning record. They could easily lose more than half their games and finish in the cellar because they stink badly and haven't made the playoffs in years. Savings, very possible. Playoffs, highly doubtful. Switch and see if you can save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance and Affiliates, not available in all states. We cannot be held liable for your favorite team's terrible and frankly embarrassing performances now or ever.
Raid wants to know, what would you do if you could confidently face every day knowing you and your loved ones are protected? Would you sing along to your favorite song at the top of your lungs? Turn off the GPS and let your heart do the guiding? Go to the drive-thru and order one of everything? Feel the buzz of confidence of knowing you are protected with 65 years of insect science in your hands. Raid. Protection for everyone.
You scaled the sheer cliff face, battling frostbite, running low on oxygen. The wind pierced your skin, and every inch was agony. You reached heights no other human had before, while getting nowhere at airport security. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover best-selling action titles on Audible.
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We now have unlimited data that never slows you down. Covered by the Verizon 5G network. And for less than $30 a month, we make your phone your ride or die. Switch now and pick a free 5G phone with qualified plan purchase. And your fourth line at no additional cost. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center.
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
Let's get to the southern border now.
U.S. officials now warning that the situation is nearing a, quote, breaking point.
America's southern border crisis was caused by career politicians like Sherrod Brown. For nearly 50 years while in office, Brown ignored the problem and even called the border wall ludicrous.
Think the border wall is ludicrous?
Now, Sherrod Brown wants to make the crisis even worse. Brown voted with fellow radicals like Kamala Harris to give illegals taxpayer-funded stimulus checks, health care benefits, even Social Security checks, encouraging millions more to pour across our border. Career politician Sherrod Brown caused the crisis. But businessman and Trump-endorsed political outsider Bernie Moreno will fix it. In Congress, Moreno will partner with President Trump to deport illegals, build the wall, and solve the crisis at our southern border. Trump-endorsed political outsider Bernie Moreno for U.S. Senate.
I'm Bernie Moreno, and I approve this message.
Paid for by NRSC and authorized by Bernie Moreno for Senate.
My friends swim no matter the season. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. Now, thanks to Skyrizi and Clear Skin, count me in. With Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 the Baroness, Renee, our good time gal from the East Side. Stephen B. Hardy is here. Get into the news. There's a ton of interesting news today. TPS headed back to school yesterday. Congratulations. I think pretty much everyone in our area is back now.
Yeah.
I know our kids went back Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week in the Perrysburg School District. I think Anthony Wayne kind of did the same. TPS is usually one of the last ones back, and they went back yesterday.
I haven't had kids in school, and yesterday I was seeing all these back to school pictures, and I was getting like anxiety. I'm like, these poor kids are already back to school. Like,
we said the same thing. I know a lot of people.
It is August 20th. I feel like it's.
But they've been back since the 15th. Like mine went back like the 15th, 16th. That's crazy early.
It's so early.
I know. I mean, I think. Well, we've had this conversation a million times, but I mean, Labor Day, you should be able to get a chance to get a last family holiday in, and then you go back to Tuesday or Wednesday after Labor Day. That's when it should be. That's what Michigan does. That's what makes sense. But this is weird. We just go back way too early, and keep them in longer. I'm not saying shorten the school year. I'm saying keep them in longer. You know, they let them out early too. I mean, they're out now in what, May, June, early June, I think. So yeah, my memory is bad, but I think it's real. I remember getting out really early as well.
Early or late?
Early.
They get out early in May. You're saying?
Yeah, like late May instead of get out June, middle of June or something like that, and then keep them out till September.
Cold.
Yeah, exactly. The weather's still fine to be going to school, so I don't know. The whole thing is screwed up right now. I don't.
Stupid.
I remember
dumb.
I remember
school's so dumb.
So dumb. I remember there was one school district. We moved around a lot when I was a kid. I remember one school district. We had year-round school, and I don't hear about it much anymore. It was kind of like
that was a big thing for a while.
It was a trend for a while where we would go 9 weeks, or you get 6 weeks off or something like that, but you go year-round.
Yeah, I think that comes up a lot. I sit on a lot of boards, and that kind of theme comes up quite a bit in the boards, and they talk about it and then they decide not to do it.
Nothing ever changes.
Yeah,
because it's our institutions are even as bad as most of them are now because we continue to do things the same way, but no one wants to make any changes. So
it's too much work.
It's too much work to change
Too much work. Thank the Lord Jesus they said no, or else I'd be at that board meeting forever.
This is crazy. A teen was electrocuted outside a Toledo home. Oh, wow. Olivia Bright, 17. She was entering a camper located on the property of her home on the 800 block of Oak Street after 9 p.m. yesterday when she appeared to be electrocuted. She had burns on her right hand and was in cardiac arrest. An investigation is ongoing, but some details were that from Toledo Edison said the camper was not energized, and officers noted that it was unplugged. The door was closed, was not charred. The report adds that Bright was barefoot and that the ground was wet from the rain. Family members have set up a GoFundMe. So what a weird and scary thing. It doesn't really say what her condition is now.
Wait, so they said the wet ground?
Yeah, the ground was wet. She was barefoot, but then Toledo Edison is saying that the door, I guess where she touched the handle, the door wasn't hard at all. so they don't really. There's a lot of still unanswered stuff,
Oh.
and they're saying that it wasn't. They said it appeared to be a electrocution, but that it wasn't. What was it they say? It was. It wasn't energized. It was not energized, so it didn't have electricity.
So they're calling her a liar?
I don't know.
I mean, kind of
I don't know.
kind of sounds like it.
You mean Toledo Edison is?
Yeah.
Was it raining that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was raining.
I wonder
It
if she
was-
got struck by lightning or something.
I don't know. Is she able to talk? I mean, there's so many unanswered questions in this story,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it's so
confused.
intriguing. I know. No, I'm as confused as you are. Do you guys ever walk? Like you went the other day, Stephen. Where did you walk? What trail did you walk? And you went to
I went to
did you go
Toledo Botanical Gardens.
Botanical Gardens. You went to
I've
Botanical
never
Gardens.
been there.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
awesome.
So
Beautiful.
pretty.
So pretty.
Yeah.
I never been there either, so that was my first time yesterday.
So it's pretty now. Like, when's the best time to go?
Uh,
Spring?
every
Yes.
season, they have made it to where every season is just stunning.
Yeah, it really is beautiful. But, and I know that Kelly, you said you and Renee used to walk on where'd you used to go?
Pearson Park.
Pearson Park?
We used to get up at 6 a.m.
and walk
and
morning.
every morning for sure.
Did you ever worry about being on the trail just alone? Because there's this woman that was maced and stabbed while she was walking at Chessie Chessie Circle Trail in broad daylight. It happened on August 17th. The Toledo police say she was walking toward Tremainsville. A man approached her and asked to use her phone. She replied, okay. Then the man said, let's go over here, made a sexual comment to the woman. She said no. At that point, the woman tells investigators the man sprayed her in the eyes with a mace, stabbed her twice in the leg and once in the torso, then ran off toward the Miracle Mile Kroger at Jackman and Lasky. Police arrived. The woman was on the ground. She was taken to the hospital for emergency services. But she was walking the trail by herself.
And that's why it happened.
What?
Because she was just on the trail by herself. Guy was like, hey, can I use your phone? She said, sure.
Yeah.
And then he said something, and then he stabbed her 3 times and then ran away.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Does that even make sense?
What do you mean?
Does it make sense?
I don't know.
That
why.
he just walked up and was like, hey, can I use your phone? She
Why
said
would-
yes.
What are you insinuating?
Yeah.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is, it doesn't just. It's got to be more than just. Can I use your phone? And then he said something weird, and then he stabbed me. There's more.
Well, he asked her.
There's more
He
to
asked
it
her.
than
He
that.
asked her. He told her said something about oral sex.
And she said no, and then he just stabbed her.
Yeah,
and then ran away.
Yeah, he's not good
He was
with
like,
rejection.
He was like, oral sex. She said no, and he went, yeah, and then just ran away.
I guess I don't know what you're saying. Are you saying that she's making it up?
I'm saying
I mean, she
it
went to the
doesn't
hospital.
track. You being in the hospital doesn't make your story true.
Well, maybe
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying either.
It doesn't make sense.
You
She's by herself. Like,
Yeah,
And that's just what it is, right? Because she's by herself.
Yeah.
And then so she gets stabbed.
Yes.
And then she just.
And
she
it's dangerous out here on
wait
these
a minute,
streets.
let me get this
Mental
straight.
health is a real thing.
Yeah, mental health is a real thing.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some strange person walks up on you and
Yeah.
says, "Can I use your phone?"
Uh-huh.
And you just go, "Sure." And then he says something out of pocket, which is
So
women.
what you're
women
using
would
her
much
for
rather be
being-
caught in the forest with a bear. Understand that they've always chosen the bear. The bear.
I don't understand.
I
just don't know what you're saying.
I don't know either.
Oh
You follow you, but
even me, like I know we're in Perry's Perfectburg here,
Uh-huh. Right? Yeah.
But I see these women walking down the street
Where
from
it's
you,
dark, when
where
it's
it's dark,
I know.
all by themselves, and I'm like, I don't think
You shouldn't have to worry about that, but I mean, I guess you know, as a
No,
woman, you
Pearson
do
Park
by
has had
yourself.
quite a
Everyone has
few.
to worry.
Everybody has to worry about that. It doesn't matter whether or not you have a penis or not.
Oh, I think you're more susceptible if you're a woman, for sure.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think so.
Well, you really can't.
I mean, I think that
you
I think the figures would
you
show
really,
that.
can't rape the willing either,
is
meaning
that?
a man. I'm talking about
That
it
is
being a
the
man.
dirtiest thing anybody has ever said.
You're right. That's not right. That's not right. You say that, Renee.
Okay.
Demetrius, you did start down a weird Calm down,
Look,
weird Pat.
Just listen to
for your first appearance of the show.
I understand
weird
that,
Pat.
but what I'm saying is, like, listen to the story, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Just because he's out in the dark, the story doesn't make.
It
sense.
doesn't not make sense. I mean, it makes perfect sense to me.
How?
He tried to get close to her.
Plays into your fear.
No, he tried to get close to her by using.
No woman would ever be like, "Sure, you can use my
That's
phone."
not true.
The night.
No,
I would.
You are weird.
No. I think
Kelly,
I think
you are weird.
No, I think 9 out of 10 women. If you
No,
go,
they would.
if you go, hey,
they would use that phone to call the
if
cops.
you go, hey, I'm in distress, or
That's not what he
I don't
said,
have my
though.
car. I'm in my car, whatever. Can I borrow your phone? Just make a phone call. My phone died. The battery was dead.
totally would.
Every woman would.
I would too.
Every woman would.
And
I think
if
you're
he
off on-
said, I can't hear, I'm going to walk over here, I would naturally follow him.
Yeah.
And then if he said something sexual, I would have probably felt uncomfortable and kind of like started to move
What?
the other way.
I think-
And he probably was a struggle. And then the knife came.
I think the story. I think the story tracks perfectly.
I
I have
don't
no.
think it
I have,
tracks at all.
I have no issue with the story at all.
It sounds weird to me.
I think you're
All
wrong.
right.
But by the way,
Good morning, Demetrius.
It says it says that poor girl that was electrocuted. I just got a text message and she died. No, the camper
That's
girl.
why they're telling, that's why they're doubling down. That
Toledo Edison.
Yeah.
We don't know, but they're so true.
Well, that story totally tracks for me. No, this one makes sense. I don't understand why we're questioning
This
it.
one you're wrong
I can
on,
see
too.
it in the nighttime.
This one you're wrong
People
on.
get electrocuted at night.
Yeah, well, but she, so she's people are saying she got people are saying she got electrocuted.
Man, he's
And
coming in hot today.
and she- I know she has signs of electrocution.
Signs of electrocution.
Yeah,
like
but
what?
Toledo
was she smoldering?
No, yeah, her hands were burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Toledo Edison is saying that there was no electricity to the camper. So and everything was unplugged.
She could have been electrocuted, like lightning.
That's what Steven said. I don't know. By the way, someone said there was a witness too with the woman in the stabbing. Another one said many serial killers have said they didn't understand why she thought she was safe alone every morning at the same time. Triggered them.
Many serial killers.
Yep.
Right.
How
No,
many
I
serial
used to
killers?
walk the park all the time by myself.
Yeah.
And recently, over the last couple of years, there's been probably 2 or 3 that we know of because I think Oregon tries to keep quiet.
Yeah, and they have a ton of serial killers.
Yeah. Let's go to Walmart.
Oh my God! Between the Oregon Walmart and the Glendale
I
Walmart,
won't-
it is.
I won't go there by myself
Not
ever
anymore.
again.
Will you walk in the woods by yourself, Kelly?
It wasn't even in the woods. A girl was getting chased on the
She said,
street.
"Would you walk in your woods by yourself, Kelly?" It wasn't in the woods.
on the street.
Renee.
It wasn't in the woods.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm saying so you can get attacked in the woods
could
or
walk-
not.
So you're saying you wouldn't even walk on the street by yourself right now? It's not that dangerous.
I mean, it's a
It's
little
dark?
bit lighter now, but not
In the
when
dark?
it's dark. No, they're even going by the cemetery. Like what? Like that's just like
Yeah, because that's just like
that's
the place
for it.
Yeah, because that's a place where somebody would kill that ass. Stop.
Well,
Like,
women
honestly,
get stabbed by a ghost.
The darkness is not necessarily dangerous.
Yeah.
The dark is not dangerous, regardless of. It all depends on where you are.
Well, hold
The
on.
dark
Yeah,
is
you're-
dangerous.
man,
on
you-
the-
man, you're about to be wrong. You're about to be over 3 on rightness so far. Your
First of
three
all,
things
bro,
that-
I am not
You can't
listening
tell
to
me-
you on a moral compass.
You can't tell me.
You
You can't
That is
tell me.
not a thing.
You can't tell me the night is more dangerous. It's
I
not
am
more dangerous than the day.
I am telling you, this has been something that has always been. Why do you think horror movies are always at night? This is something that we feed. We feed the fear. Nighttime is dangerous. It really isn't.
So
I can tell you right now, we can walk these streets and see 50.
I'm not saying
50 people running in the night.
You're okay. I'm not saying nighttime is dangerous. I'm saying nighttime is more dangerous than daytime.
More
is what I'm saying.
susceptible to danger.
Absolutely.
I
You know
would
what? I would love to put those numbers because I guarantee you more people have been
common
killed
sense.
during the day. How is that common sense?
Oh my God.
I dare. You know what kills me is the
What?
fact that people who don't have common sense use the word common sense.
Oh my goodness.
If it was
So,
common sense, everybody would have it.
as a woman,
Most people don't.
Go ahead.
as a woman, I would walk in the morning at 5, 6 in the morning in the dark. I would not walk at 9, 10 at night.
You're right. I did get a text message at 419-345-3375. D is broken. He
just woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
He is woke
bad. I rolled over 4 times.
Someone said, give him a kick, fix him, because obviously he came in and something was
He's
broken.
too far away to kick.
I don't know what's going on with him.
Throw your sandal at him.
Your concha.
They're attached.
All right. Charges have been dropped against the Toledo man,
which is crazy.
Who the Toledo Police Canine unit got. Remember, he's on a traffic stop because they said he had a fake, or that it wasn't his license plate, stolen license plate, and then
they didn't check the license plate. Number one.
Well, they came back, but
no, they didn't check it. They didn't physically check it against their system. They took the information that came from a computer and then they rolled with it as if it was fact.
Yeah.
They were like, we don't have to check it because we have information that says it's stolen.
So this dude gets out of the car and then they release the dogs on him, then they arrest him, and then they charged him later with more stuff.
Like resisting arrest,
so crazy,
refusing to comply,
even though they were wrong. There was nothing wrong with his license.
How can I comply when your dog is throwing me to the ground? Like,
Dude's got a. This was at a lawsuit, right? He's got a lawsuit.
Oh yeah, he's a millionaire.
First of all, you just said I'm sorry instead of just adding more charges.
Right. Yeah.
And
they doubled down.
And then going like, oh well, we're just going to drop it. Because what it is now he's like this. Woo! You dropped the charges. Like that's what it is. You feel relief. You don't want to push it anymore.
Well, he's already retained attorney Jerome Phillips, and Jerome don't mess around.
Yeah, because Jerome shut the house. Jerome was like, retainer. No. You put that back in your mouth, sir. We're going to keep your teeth straight. I don't need a retainer.
This is called contingency.
They only
take that when it's 100% win.
I don't get anything unless you get something.
But you make some pay. You don't pay unless they pay. Anyway, that dude's gonna get paid.
You're walking in with a Mimsy Makes Them Pay t-shirt every day at court. I swear. With the finger pointing at you. Just, I don't know who's paying.
Someone's
gonna be one of you.
You should reach out to that dude and see. You should reach out to him and Jerome Phillips and see one of them will talk to us about that story. Steven.
Neither one of them will.
You don't know that.
They won't.
We had a guy that sells weed in here
because he's crazier than squirrel turds.
He is crazy.
What's the guy's name?
I love it. Hold on, let me get it for you. Well, the attorney is Jerome. His attorney is Jerome Phillips. The guy's name is, I don't even think I know his name.
Cha-ching. That's what he's changing it to. He's changing it to Cha-ching.
His name is
Mr. Cha-ching. Right this way.
New Southwick Boulevard.
Brandon Upchurch. Yeah, all right.
Brandon Newchurch.
I got a couple text messages. 419-345-3375. I see robbed at gunpoint in broad daylight at work, right on Monroe and Talmadge. Makes me nervous about a lot.
Dude, when I was a sophomore in high school, I was standing outside of St. Francis at 2:30 in the afternoon, and I had a gun pulled on me, and I was robbed in front of St. Francis at 2:30 in the afternoon. Tell me again how the daytime is safer than the night.
You can't. You of all people, you can't use one. Like you take one story. You take a story.
We're not saying that there's no crime
Thank you.
in the afternoon, but we're just saying there's more when it's dark out.
Yes.
Right.
Show me the
Wouldn't you
numbers.
say there's more break-ins at night?
Yes, I would, Renee. Absolutely. You're right.
There's just more of
your heart. Dirk.
What?
It's so weird. I don't know.
Maybe you rolled around way too this morning.
I can't with this Republican convention right now. Oh my
God. So questions on the Toledo mayoral term limits are one step closer to be going on the November ballot. So we could have on the November ballot that says that Mayor Wade can stay in for another term.
Absolutely not. You get your ass out of there.
Agreed.
You stop. Who are you?
Mr. Ego, man.
Right? You need to just. What are you doing?
I think less of
it's gross.
I think less of the mayor with the way he treats food trucks, and that
Over it.
that turned it for me.
I'm
Where are you going,
I'm
Demetrius?
over food trucks.
That changed it for me. I mean, he is targeting him and his administration target food trucks and opened my eyes to.
All I can say is I love that's how you judge your politics.
Well, because
he
I
loves this food truck more than he loves us. Because
the text exchange
He is literally adding trucks like adds people to this.
Right.
Like the next thing I'm going to see is like, more oatmeal food truck. Oh my God, it plays acoustic guitar. It sings. It is the best thing ever. It is called Hall and Oates. H-A-U-L Oats. Hall and Oates.
Oh my God, that is genius. A breakfast oatmeal food truck called Hall and Oates?
Oh man.
Oh my God.
You did it. He's adding another one now. Here we go.
That is genius. And you will give her fruit toppings.
Yeah, you do blueberries.
Man.
You can run this. You can call one a man eater. And all it is just blueberries, bananas.
Oh my God, that is genius.
Well, and it could be a buffet, so you just give them the oatmeal, and then they do their own.
You could have it out there, like with there's a snow cone truck where they just give you the ice, and then all the flavors are right there. You put as much as you want.
You can't
a flavor bar.
You can't do toppings out.
No,
like, no.
Why?
It's a health issue.
Oh,
you'd have to keep it cold. I check the temp every 4 hours.
Well, they got those buffet servers.
Yeah, but in a truck it's harder though. But yeah, you have to have electricity and all that. But man,
Could you imagine paying $20 for a bowl of cereal?
That's what it would be. It'd be $15.
Yeah, it'd be $15 for a
Right,
bowl
but
on a
think
food
how
truck.
cool it would be like to be downtown Toledo. People walk into their job and being able to grab
A lot
some
of people
fresh
don't eat
oatmeal.
in the morning though. A lot they don't eat. They have to on their way to work. They can't stop.
No, because it's dark outside and it's dangerous.
I was in Detroit, and the biggest line is this. It's just this window called Aggie's, and there's just this huge line, probably 20.
Really?
Just waiting in this window for their little.
Where is it?
In Detroit.
Oh.
Downtown Detroit.
Oh.
And it was on a Sunday where there wasn't even people going to work.
Well, that's
anyway.
the hungover people of Detroit.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the mayor thing. But no, I had personal text messages with him that I would
Write down Hall and Oates, though. That was a
Hall and
great
Oates.
thing.
That is
Hall and
great.
Oates.
I just don't know if people would pay in the morning to
No,
get
nobody would pay for
oatmeal.
it. But honestly, it would look dope. It's just
hysterical
on a food truck. Hall and Oates.
Hysterical.
Just a guy with feathered hair and a guy and then break up? And then the what is that? The Puritan from on the Oats. What's his name?
Oh, the Quaker guy?
Quaker guy, yeah. Just
you dress like him?
You dress like the Quaker guy, and then Daryl Hall.
We're gonna say kicked in.
The only place that would be good is like a brewery that does brunch hours.
Mm.
So that's the only time I think that would be.
Well, I think it'd have to be Hall and Oates. You'd have to have some other breakfast stuff. Not everyone. I don't think people
It
like
would be a
oatmeal.
downtown thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Man,
you'd have to park it
hysterical.
The names
Hysterical,
are
though.
like, there's so many names.
Genius. I know. All right. So TPS is. So check this out. So you guys know who Dennis Hobson is, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Dennis Hobson is an NBA legend. He's a Toledo legend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's been the coach at Lourdes Community College for the last 5 years.
Lourdes is not a community college.
It's a university.
It's a university.
Oh, please stop.
Oh, it is. It is.
Okay.
It is a university.
I
Owens is a community
I
college.
apologize.
Don't do that.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't know you were so
you
triggered
can
by
get your
Lord.
master's degree from
Yeah.
there.
Whoa.
On a 4-year institution.
All right. I said I was sorry. I didn't know. It was.
That's not how you said it. You were like, yeah, whatever. It is a 4-year university.
Yes.
My mom went there, yeah.
And look how that turned out.
She's doing fantastic.
Yeah. His mom went there. He didn't
Don't
go
get me
there.
talking about
no.
Steven's mom.
Yeah, she's a saint, sir.
Sorry. So anyway, so he left Lourdes on Monday, and we're like, well, what is going on with that? Well, it announced yesterday that he has now become the Bowsher High School athletic director. So that'll be a great gig for him, and that's going to help Bowsher a lot. So congratulations, Dennis Hobson. Congratulations, Bowsher, getting that.
What was Lord's record?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't even know they had a sports team.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah.
No, they did. And then they were actually really good.
They were
When he
actually
The
really
joined
basketball
good.
team?
Yeah.
basketball team, yeah.
Were they good?
Yeah, they were.
I'm
I-
taking this from two white ladies.
Don't follow anything about
Don't follow
sports.
any sport.
No, he did
Besides
because
Cleveland.
Crud.
You watch
Yeah.
football and baseball Tell me again.
And basketball.
Tell me again what the record was for Lord's.
I don't know what the
basketball
record
team.
was, but also my son played baseball there, and it was they were fairly decent too in baseball. So
what was their basketball record?
I don't know what the record was, but I do know some of the players in there.
they
They're
went pretty
amazing.
far.
What?
Yeah.
Was their
All right.
record?
Okay,
We
so
don't know
they
what the
were.
records were. We just know they won a lot.
Hold
I
on.
did a little research.
Everyone take a deep
thank
breath.
you.
Demetrius got us all out of sorts today. Go ahead, Steve.
This is the most recent one I could find from January 31st of this year. They
Uh-huh.
were 17-1 and ranked number 7 for the first time.
Number 7.
Wow.
So they were top 10
Okay, in what? What?
in
Well, yeah,
basketball.
conference. Like in
Well,
the-
yeah, in their conference. They're
Okay.
they're not like a higher division
Right.
team.
Yeah, they're like a D2.
It's an NAIA.
I think that's isn't how people describe the show fairly decent.
Yeah.
It's no mojo, but
No, everywhere I go, I say how great we are.
You do.
You do.
You're on it.
I
You
know.
have
Like,
to.
that's like the point guard saying, "Hey, we got the best team." So you're on the team.
So awesome.
I don't know what the rest of these cats do, but I scored 33 a
You
game.
can listen to me because I'm awesome.
Yeah.
No, I always say my team.
Yes. So in Ohio, Dad was charged after leaving his children ages 2, 4, and 8 unattended at Cedar Point. He said he had to go play the Guess Your Age game.
I love how you leave your name out of this. How you refer to him as he instead of me.
Dad facing child endangerment charges, accused of leaving his kids there while he rode roller coasters and went to play the Guess Your Age game. Prosecutors say the Cedar Point security was alerted about 9 p.m. on Friday. The 2-year-old girl was playing in the dirt at the Magnum roller coaster with no parents in sight. Police took the girl and secured her or whatever. They waited for the dad, who was a 36-year-old from Seneca County. And father told officers he left the children with another daughter, 8, who was supposed to be looking at her. I don't know. I don't even.
I mean, think about it. Back in the day, you were 8. You stayed home alone. Like you
Yeah.
waited for your parents to get home from
I
work.
had a shoestring necklace with a key medallion on it.
My mom told me
It
that
was-
I was alone at 6. That's what she said. I was alone at 6. So.
Right. She probably left you at like 1, but you followed her home.
All right, so the Democratic National Convention had their convention, kicked off their convention last night. You want to hear any of this, Renee? Any of these speeches?
No, I'm
I
good.
thought Hillary did a good job.
I thought it was very empowering. Like
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
wasn't there wasn't a lot of cattiness. There wasn't. It,
Yeah.
I being straight down the middle. I walked away a little empowered after watching it.
Well, I definitely had the same feeling in the beginning. I didn't watch a lot of it, but I did watch the beginning of it.
So all right, well we can play some audio. We don't have to.
No.
The problem is the clips are so long. I just
Yeah.
noticed.
We don't need clips.
All right. A woman went on TikTok to complain about Zara, a company called Zara, Zara,
Great clothing.
selling a shirt for girls with a strawberry on it that says "Take a bite." Now the woman says it's sexually suggestive and it made her physically sick. Zara, because of her complaint, Zara is pulling the shirt, but they say it was just literally a strawberry.
It
But-
is.
but-
And honestly, if that's how we're going to do, then we're going to just pull products off of every show because I'm uncomfortable around ding dongs. Just the
Hostess
name of it.
ones?
Yes.
Oh.
The name
Yeah.
makes me uncomfortable. It's,
Yeah, yeah.
it's completely sexual.
I get it.
I can't put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
It feels aggressive.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
the way it's made.
Yes, ho-hos. Can't do ho-hos no more. No, I gotta do Lady of the Evening.
Who knew hostess was Lady of the Evening?
I need a box of Lady of the Evening.
Who knew hostess was so dirty?
Me too, D. Me too.
Ding dongs and ho-hos.
Little Debbie.
Lady, who hasn't been little forever? Everybody's been eating her cakes.
I am not one to be overly sensitive about clothing, but I was in Zara the other day and this was in the girls section. I'm so shocked. Take a bite. Is it just me or is this just not okay? I would never have my girls in this t-shirt. I mean, is it just me?
Yes,
or
it is
is this just plain wrong?
Okay,
in
but
plain
here's
sight?
the
It's
thing.
just you.
Here's the thing.
Then
Don't put your kid in the shirt.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Like you don't have to buy it.
You don't have to buy it, and you're
Right.
not protecting other children. Like
That seems a little.
some people just like there needs to be a letter, just a form letter that just says STFU. Which is,
can I get one of those forms in STFU?
Yeah. Look, I have a complete letter. Send back this form letter to her. Shut
the F up. Yeah. What else? All right, we got to go. I mean, we're running late. I don't know what.
Oh, wow.
Man,
We should probably skip weather. and
Demetrius
traffic.
came in and was talking crazy and threw the whole.
Yeah, everybody's like, well, I love victim culture.
Oh man, all right, that is the news. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staylor on 107.7 The Wolf. Closed due to road construction is McCord Road southbound between West Bancroft Street and Dorr Street, scheduled until mid-August. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the price on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. It's currently 55 degrees and cloudy, and for your Tuesday, August 20th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 72. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staylor on 107.7 The Wolf.
Yeah, I tell you, my friends over at Tea Tree Asian Bistro went there last night, sat out on the patio, had some Mexican rolls, and had some edamame. And then I had this, this lo mein stir fry, which is so good, had veggies. Although I put jalapenos in it, and boy, them jalapenos was fire. My mouth was watering, my nose was cleared up. They were hot. So just remember, up in this area, jalapenos can be very hot because they come usually from either Florida or California, and every day they're more ripe. So by the time they travel up to this part of the country, jalapenos can be very, very hot. So just be aware if you got fresh jalapenos. Okay. All right. It's so funny, Renee.
Oh my goodness.
I'm helping you. Tea Tree Show. Get on over there. Levis Commons in Perrysburg. Get you some. Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company. And you got a side hustle, a small business, part of the gig economy. You need to hear this.
It's also a lot more difficult to get coverage for a new business if you didn't get coverage right when it started. For the exact reason that you said, if somebody's calling to get insurance because they already have a problem, that's happening way too often. There's companies who are looking to protect themselves, set everything up the right way, and those are low risk. They might have a claim, and companies are more than happy to take a chance on startup companies who are doing everything the right way. But somebody who's not doing it the right way, trying to skirt by, they're going to be higher risk, and the companies know that. And it can be difficult and maybe not even be able to get insurance because it wasn't started before the business. We'll be happy to go over it with you. We're never going to try to talk you into anything. We just want to make sure you have the information you need.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
When you switch and save with Progressive, you can use that money towards going to see your favorite team in the playoffs. Progressive cannot guarantee that you can go see your favorite team in the playoffs. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds on average, but we cannot guarantee that your favorite team will make the playoffs or even finish with a winning record. They could easily lose more than half their games and finish in the cellar because they stink badly and haven't made the playoffs in years. Savings, very possible. Playoffs, highly doubtful. Switch and see if you could save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance and affiliates, not available in all states. We cannot be held liable for your favorite team's terrible and frankly embarrassing performances now or ever.
Hey, checking in?
This is not just your flu shot appointment at Walgreens.
Yes.
This is getting your entire family vaccinated in one trip
Hey, Mom.
and a snack on the way out. Get flu shots for everyone in your family together. Schedule appointments online today. This is wellness made easy. Walgreens.
Vaccine subject to availability and for ages 3+. State and health-related restrictions may apply.
Raid wants to know, what would you do if you could confidently face every day knowing you and your loved ones are protected?
Coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze in the 50s, brought to you in part by Med1 Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med1 Care has all the answers and more. Med1 Care offers
and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
It's time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve. Hello. Steven, I know you're there. Steven?
He's like, I'm not talking. It's actually on the 50s.
He's got the mute. He's got mute going or something. I don't even know. Steve?
He's probably taking one of those smooth moose teas.
Oh, did you drink it?
I did not yet. No.
Did you go to the bathroom and go, Annie, are you okay?
Okay, Annie?
You know what? You weigh in Thursday, so do it tonight and tomorrow, and then
How much poop do
Thursday
you
your
think
weight
it's in
loss
there?
is gonna.
I feel pretty cleared out not to give too much.
Oh, so you're not constipated.
No, not right now. Not currently. We're good.
All right. So when you do it, just do it once a week, just to.
Okay.
You should be good now, Steve.
Oh my goodness. I'm like yelling and screaming. I'm like, happy Pride, everybody. Silence. Nobody's there.
Happy
there?
Pride.
Then we started talking about poop.
Oh, yeah. I was like, how did we go to, it's Sleaze the poop. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
So it is Pride this weekend, right?
It's all week. We have
Oh.
activities going on the entire week. We've got like a gay trivia going on over at Ernest Brew Work on downtown. On Thursday, we have an interfaith celebration event going on this week, and then we've got the big rainbow barbecue going on Friday, and then of course Saturday is the big
A lot of
parade.
smoked meats.
The rainbow barbecue. Oh, it's gonna
Rainbow barbecue.
be fun.
A lot going on.
Well,
this
and
week.
then-
I cannot wait.
Well, where is it? Is it? I haven't been in a couple of years. I know they moved it around. Where is it? Is it on Adams Street? Is it?
It's all downtown.
Is it all
Isn't
down?
it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, I'm about to tell you if you give me a second. So you go down the
Guys,
street.
see,
on
this is why
Adam.
people don't like gays. Is like you're
The attitude.
Calm it down, Sally.
Just calm it down, Meredith. Okay, go down. It starts on Adams Street by the old Brett's, goes all the way down Adams Street, and it'll go over to ProMedica Park. But now it's going to go a little bit more to the left where Imagination Station's at. So it's going to be in that venue. But the after party is going to be in front of Hamburger Mary's. We blocked off the entire street. So that's going to be the after party for Pride. So it's going to be a lot going on this week.
I'm gonna make a lesbian bar, and I'm gonna call it Barrettes.
Thank
you, K2. Thank you. I'll take the little giggle.
It took me a second.
You know what's funny when she laughs?
She never laughs at anything. She's like Mikey.
Opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't pay attention to any of the show. So whenever
Mikey, she always
whenever you get
and I'm like, that's a win. I'm gonna put that in my pocket and take it for the rest of the day.
all right, Steve, what's going on in Sleaze?
Well, you guys, sad news. Talk show legend and pioneer Phil Donahue died on Sunday. He was 88 years old. His family said he passed after battling a long illness. If you remember the Phil Donahue show or just Donahue went nationwide in 1970 and ran until 1996.
I love
a single topic per show.
26 years.
Before.
Like he was the first white-haired man that would like you talk shows, right? Like wasn't he like one of the first talk shows?
I think he was the first,
like ever.
Well,
he was just unassuming.
He was the first that would include the audience, and like Steve said, he's a one topic
Who is this
show.
white?
Mary Tyler Moore. Marlo Thomas. Mary Tyler Moore.
Bro, I love how you just made it sound like it just sounded different when it came out of your mouth. Mary Tyler, Marlo Thomas. like it was just the one word.
His show and Jenny Jones.
And we know Marlo Thomas is from Toledo. Hello, is this thing on?
Yeah. Did we? No, evidently we did not.
Yeah, because her dad is Danny Thomas, who's from Toledo. Started St. Jude's.
St. Jude's Hospital.
Yeah. So yeah,
how come we don't ever talk so much about Danny Thomas? I mean, I love me some Jamie Farr, but I've never been to the Jamie Farr Hospital. Right. And like Danny Thomas started a hospital for kids. And we act like he didn't, like he just.
We never talk about him. Yeah, we never talk about Danny Thomas.
Like, where's the Danny Thomas Invitational?
Right? I don't know.
Like Jamie Farr was on MASH. Danny Thomas saves babies
to this day.
To this day.
Yeah, I know.
What are we doing?
Here's a little clips of some Phil Donahue for you.
He may not have invented the idea of talking to people on television. He just did it better than anyone who came before him. And all of us who came after Phil Donahue owe him a tremendous debt of gratitude.
Phil Donahue, who gave us 28 years and nearly 7,000 shows, is the man who changed the
Why are
face
they
of
playing the
daytime
70s
television.
chase
There will be a
music
press
behind
conference
this
at your
clip?
hospital, at which what will be revealed?
We are donating a heart to the baby in Loma Linda, California.
That is baby Jesse, the child who has received the heart transplant. Hi, baby. Welcome, baby Jesse D. Sepulveda. Right here.
Phil, you did it with intelligence, with class, and most important for those of us who stole your ideas, you did it first.
I loved him because he wasn't confrontational. He was like inquisitive. You know, he was just like, hey, I'm gonna have some racists on here. You give your view. You know, I don't agree with you, but I'm gonna let you give your view. You're just a pioneer.
You know who his equivalent is right now is what's his name? Tim Walz. He's the vice presidential running mate. He's Phil Donahue.
Really? I don't
like he's that unassuming. He is that kind of he's like, hey, I go to the fair. Hey, I'll listen to you.
Man.
Hey, did you see the clip of him talking to his daughter? And they were at the Minnesota State Fair, and he was like, she goes, hey, we're gonna ride the slingshot. He goes, I don't know what that is, but afterwards we're gonna eat corn dogs. And she goes, I'm a vegetarian. And he goes, okay, turkey. And she goes, turkey still meat. And he goes, not in Minnesota. That is what he is.
I don't know. You've been a little off the first half hour of the show.
No, you guys have just been wrong with your dumbass ideas.
Oh my goodness! Not only off, but kind of a little angry.
Mean, often mean.
Angry.
You've been very mean today.
Goodness.
I know.
I have not been mean.
You better get some.
I saw the sound of Tony and Island. I'm like, what is you doing?
I know. God. All right. Anyway, poor Phil. What else?
What's going on back at the
Yeah. What's going on back at the apartment?
Everything is
Demetrius,
great.
what's going on back at the apartment? Something wrong?
No, everything is awesome.
You and your lady having issues? Because you're very argumentative.
I don't know.
Almost like you're not having issues. Stay away from her today because you're going to cause some issues.
Yeah, that is probably true. I would probably go like, you're gonna need a restraining order for the day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
man.
Not like that. Just
I'm gonna stab you in a park.
I'm gonna ask you to use your phone and then pop out 2 times in the side.
Oh my God, Demetrius, what is going on with you today?
I feel bad laughing, but I thought it was
and in the stars.
I think that was a mercy laugh.
Yeah. All right. What else?
So Matthew Perry, you guys, assistants, I guess, found him unconscious at least twice weeks before his death. Now, former personal assistant Kenneth Iswama admitted he found the Friends actor unconscious numerous times in the weeks leading up to his death. He said he administered the fatal shot of ketamine that killed Perry on October 28th and recently pled guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine causing death. Now, in his plea agreement he obtained by page 6, he says he revealed he injected Perry with significant quantities of ketamine, totaling around 6 to 8 shots per day in the days before his death.
Could you imagine?
If you sleep for 6 hours a day, so you're getting a shot every 3 hours. Every 3 hours.
So you're not sleeping 6 hours a day. Like you can't be productive. You're not moving around. And can you imagine, like, as a personal assistant, do you think that you'd ever, like, you drop off your resume and it says ability to find vein? No. You just, like, I'm expecting to make phone calls, pick up dry cleaning,
right?
Drive you places, do those things. And I'm not prepared to stick you with a syringe and fill you full of drugs. And I guarantee you, every day that guy did that, he wished that when he came home, Matthew Perry was dead.
Oh, I don't know.
I get because that job is like, could you imagine?
I don't know about
could you? I guarantee he's just like, I don't need to. I'm not saying that he tried to kill that man.
No, I know you're saying.
But what I'm saying is his heart of that job.
Stress, yes.
He's just like, God, I don't want to go back to this, but I need this.
It's kind of
I don't want to go back to this.
Yeah, it's a depressing job for sure.
Right.
Wait, so it was the guy that was his assistant?
Yeah.
Who was that hot chick that they were calling her Dr. Ketamine?
She would provide the ketamine. The administrator, the administrator was
the definition of who she is in her title.
Yes, the queen of ketamine.
Right.
Yeah.
Not the queen of.
She's the
Matthew
queen,
Perry's
like
assistant.
you, Renee.
Yeah.
So did the queen get in trouble at all? Or?
Yeah. There's like 3 or 4 people in trouble,
which is crazy because it seems like they've known about this woman for a long.
Well, yeah,
time.
they gave her a title.
She had a title.
Right.
And then when Matthew Perry dies, they're like, we got to arrest somebody. I'm sorry, Queen of Ketamine.
Yeah.
It's almost the same when Mac Miller died.
What's that, Steve?
It's a lot of similarities between
6 to 8 shots per day. That's oh my gosh.
That's a lot.
Are we now going to hold the people who make syringes responsible for his overdose?
No, you can't.
I mean, because without those, he would not have been able to inject himself 6 to 8 times a day.
You were still off.
I'm just saying. It makes sense.
No, it makes no sense. What?
Oh, you're right. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all.
No, but it makes sense if you knew ketamine was in there, like which would be the guy, the lady that supplied it, the guy that shot it. But I mean, you can't go back to the syringe. I mean, if you have a spoon and I put poison on it and I take it,
can we hold Farberware responsible?
No, of course not.
Like we should hold Farberware responsible for all the heroin overdoses because without spoons,
right? All right, thank you, Steve.
See you next break.
That is Steve's Sleeves, brought to you by Coit Carpet Cleaning Services, the #1 carpet cleaner in Toledo. You guarantee superior carpet results with a 100% satisfaction guarantee, the best in the business. Call Coit, get a 25% discount. So tell me, listen to this show and this radio station. They will clean your carpets better than anybody in town.
From the Nationwide Auto Studios, we have hundreds of nice newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo, 1077 The Wolf.
One of Northwest Ohio's favorite DJs, DJ Colin P.
I'm gonna get it. So we get it. So we get it. I'm gonna get it. So we get it.
All you need is consistent love. When I die, I swear it's never enough. I messed up. Maybe this thing hit, this ain't meant for us. Baby, you let go and I'll pull you back. I let go, you ain't having that. We do it like a rock star. Flexing in my hotel room, make me so loud. I ain't gonna smoke out. Shades on, doing nothing but with the top down. I might sound crazy, cause we be going back and forth. 1 minute I hate you, then I love you. Alright. Let me get it right. We gon' love some more.
So we get it.
I'ma get it.
we get it? Till we get it right. Some more. I'ma get it. Till we get it. Till we get it. On the ball, on the ball. Put it rockin' everywhere. Put it rockin' everywhere. Put it rockin'
This new booty, get it together and bring it back to me. Get the Players Club, about a month or two. Put a tan on it, then see what it got down to. This new booty, get it together and bring it back to me. Get the Players Club, about a month or two. Put a tan on it, then see what it do. Get it right, get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get it right, get it tight. Get it right.
In the club with my homies, trying to get a little VI. We're down on the low key. She know how we feel. I told her shorty she was checking up for me. From the game she was sitting in my ear. You would like that she know me. Decided to cheat. From the place she got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. Saying come get me, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said, come and get me. My girls, you do the best. He's all up in my head now. Got me thinking that it might be a good idea to take her with me. She's ready to leave. And I gotta keep it real now. Cause I'm the one to say she's a certified 20. But that just ain't me. So, to take that chance, she swears it's gonna leave. But what I do is the way she dance makes Shawty alright. The way she dances, work that for me. She asked for one more dance, and I'm like, yeah, how the hell am I supposed to leave?
That's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's the type. Rich 8-figure, that's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's the type. That's my type. That's my type. Wrist new whip, run around it. I can see why all these basic color pits. Bust down wrist, not a bust down bitch. Said I want your man, not a down bitch. He a rich, why he still hitting lit? Running rap, but he still can't hit. Please. Lamborghini keys, drippin' ice, he gets thrown out to me. Please, bag on dumb on the beat. See on my lips, take a little sip, privacy on the door.
Together for DJ Colin P.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by Taylor Automotive Family of Fine Cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership. Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius and Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2, the Baroness, Renee, our good time gal from the east side, Stephen B. Hardy, and Demetrius is on one. Hey, man, I don't even know what's going on right now.
Telling stories.
I got a text message in at 419-345-3375. I'll get to it in a second. By the way, speaking of that number, Janet Amid is going to be in at 8 o'clock. If you'd like to ask her a question, get a reading about your love or finances,
What if
whatever.
you're psychic? You should have known that.
Text us right now,
I
419.
think she should read Demetrius today.
419-34. He would need his betrothed's information. 419-345-3375.
Oh my God. What's that?
His love. His love.
Oh, yeah.
He needs love's info. D has been on one since he moved into that fancy downtown apartment. What's going on with that dude? I don't know what is going on.
I
with
love
that
my
dude.
apartment. It is the worst. It is the worst thing ever in the world. You know what? It is the.
He doesn't want to leave.
I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. Like everything I look, I'm like,
Everything you love is right here.
I'm like, it is so. I saw 2 bald eagles. Like it, yeah. I'm like, oh, I got a cactus now. That I'm trying to bring back to life. Like I saw it was neglected. It was droopy.
Is that a mirror of yourself? So you take care of
because it's prickly.
Oh yes,
I hate you, Steve.
You are
I hate you. You are so lucky you're losing weight because you are going to have to run to keep away from me. I'm working on it.
It's interesting because you are a cactus that needed to be brought to life. So you're bringing a cactus to life. Meanwhile, you've been brought to life by your apartment and your relationship. So this is a metaphor for you, that cactus at your apartment, which is why you care so much about it, because it's you.
Isn't it only? Yeah, so you just
so deep.
Okay. I thought it was just
like
a cactus that nobody was watering.
an ice cube a week.
I have no idea. I'm
Yeah.
totally doing this like Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman right
Yeah.
now. Like kind of with sorcery and like
Very little water.
Yeah.
Very little
Like
water.
leeches. I don't know. But because I know it was never watered before and it had no sun and it looked.
It was like you.
It looked.
You had
it still looks
you
really
had no
bad.
sun, you had no love, and then you were just a shell of a cactus, and then now you're being filled with love and
see, I was
you're
a
starting to
cacti.
bloom.
Now I'm a cactus.
Yes. Oh man, say that again.
Hate that.
Now
I will
I
stab
was the
myself in the eye with one of those pricks.
We were talking off the air. We were talking about Matthew Perry. By the way, someone said Demetrius. They said, "OMG, get the whole story, D." They found text messages that confirmed they were giving him more ketamine than they should have. It was premeditated. So
No,
stop.
it wasn't premeditated. They didn't plan on killing him. Nobody plans on killing somebody who spends $40,000 a week.
Right. But I understand what Demetrius was saying was you get yourself as an assistant in a tough position if you don't do what your client asks you to do, including shoot them with ketamine. Someone else will. Someone else will, and you'll be out of a you'll be out of a job. So it is like odd situation.
Yeah, it's a hard situation. Everybody, imagine waking up and going to a job you hate.
Right.
Every day.
Right. And then, by the way, so we're talking about that off the air. We continue the conversation, and then Renee said that she has never seen an episode of Friends.
So crazy.
Never ever.
Right. What were you doing on Thursdays?
I had Jennifer
everyone-
Aniston's haircut though.
But what were you doing on Thursdays when everyone was watching Friends?
Nursing.
You had a baby?
I believe I was in high school, right? So I was in every club. I was at every wrestling tournament. I was at every basketball game. Like anything that dealt with school, I was there. So I feel like I didn't rush home to, and I remember people talking about it the next day, but it wasn't my priority.
Right. I have never seen a Brat Pack movie or a Godfather movie.
Oh, I've never seen a Godfather movie.
You never?
Are you guys crazy?
I've seen a God.
I'm okay with the Brat Pack thing. That's okay. But a Godfather movie? You have never seen a Godfather movie? Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
We need a movie night.
Wow.
You're missing out.
Wow. I don't even want to be in this room.
Really?
Right
Is
now.
that bad?
Like
There's
that-
3 of them. The first one's not even the best. The second
Andrew,
one's
I
the best.
haven't
in my
seen it
opinion.
either.
You haven't seen a Godfather movie either?
No,
I have K2.
I've seen glimpses.
Yes, same
because
here.
whenever it's on TV, John
Same.
decides he's gonna just pop in whenever.
Yeah.
So I've never been able to see it
From
from the
beginning to
beginning.
Because
So
you can't not watch The Godfather.
I know. It's like Gladiator when it's on television.
I've never seen Gladiator.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Oh
No.
my god.
Does this not not entertain you.
I think it sounds.
By the way,
dumb.
Producer, it does. It does. It looks dumb too. I've seen clips. It looks dumb.
It is, you know what's so funny? When I was in college, my history teacher said that if you wanted to see a movie that was historically as close to accurate as possible, it is Gladiator. Gladiator is as historically close to events that happened than any other movie out there.
The two nerds.
And first of all, douchebag, I want to say this. For somebody who's like, I don't like to watch things that can't happen, how do you not watch Gladiator? Because those are things that did happen.
You would love it.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
All right.
I mean, I challenge you.
Wow.
You
Yep.
have to see it.
What's something you haven't done that everyone else has? 419-345-3375. Producer Doug said he's never seen a Star Wars movie, not one.
Or a black person that he didn't think was a suspect.
Ouch.
Someone else, totally kidding, retired police officer.
Someone else said I've never seen the Godfather movie
my
either.
God.
Another one said I've never seen the Godfather movie.
I've never seen
By the
Star
way,
Wars either.
What? Who are you, dude? What?
We don't got time for that.
Yeah. What do you say, Kelly?
By the way, I miss Doug. When are you coming into
Yes,
the
Douglas.
studio,
Yeah, come on in,
Doug?
Doug. So what is something that you've never done that everyone else has done? Like Demetrius, what would be yours?
You guys, you only reason you answer is because you know the answer to this.
You've never
I don't
masturbated.
touch myself.
You've never in your life.
Don't touch.
See,
myself.
Renee doesn't believe you.
Well, that's fine.
I don't-
Renee wasn't raised in a house that was full of shame.
I don't know if I believe you either. You've
Well, I
never
don't
mas-
care.
You've
Touch
ne-
my hands. There's calluses. They're not soft. They're not masturbation friendly.
You've never touched your dinky.
To watch it.
Oh,
And that's with the,
right.
and that's with the scrubby. And I was always told if you touch it more than twice,
you're playing
with it. What are you doing?
I think that only counts when you're going.
So you only do 2 strokes when you're washing it?
It's up, down. I assume I
my
get
God.
everything.
All right.
Are you avoiding the sensitive spot?
What am I doing? Pulling it out like a turkey neck?
Now, haven't you gone up and back, and then you're like, that feels good.
No, I go like this. Well, it's clean. Let's move on.
All right, what?
It is the craziest thing I've ever. Look,
I just call BS. I call BS.
My mom. I remember when my brother masturbated for the first time.
You
Right?
do?
Yeah, because he told me.
You were there?
Yeah, I was actually sleeping in the twin bed next to him. No, and he went like this. He goes. I think I'm gay. And I went, what do you mean? He goes, I was just doing something and then it went off. And I went, I don't think you're gay. He goes, but mom says if I touch it and do that stuff, I'm gay. And I was like, hey, I don't think you're gay. He clearly isn't gay. He's had an ex-wife and a new wife. So, but that was the mentality in my house.
So
you not understand? You guys act like it's like, oh my God, I can't believe you don't do this. It is 18 years of conditioning. It is 19 years of conditioning.
Right.
If I do tell you something over and over again, how do you not expect it to have an effect on you?
But I
like
get
you
that.
just shake it off because you like touching yourself?
But 18 or 19 years of shame, but then you've had 40 years since of
me still reinforcing that same idea.
Wow.
Let me ask you this, Dee.
That is the craziest thing. You guys just go, I just don't get it. Like, stop. I know you don't get it. I understand that.
Yeah.
But don't act like I'm an alien from a different planet.
I don't think you're an alien. I think you're a great actor.
All right. What were you gonna say, Kelly?
I want to
You
know.
missed your calling.
I want to know, how do you talk about masturbation with your children?
I don't.
No, I don't either.
I don't. I throw a sock in the room and walk away.
Yeah, we don't do that, Kelly.
So that's not healthy either.
So, look,
it's not like a.
So you're now shaming them.
No. I have always explain. Look, I may be broke, right?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I break things. So what I have always reinforced is that sex and sexuality is a natural thing. When Connor was like experimenting and looking at things, it was not a thing about shame. I said, I understand the curiosity, and it is okay. Curiosity is healthy. I understand that. I cannot put that into practice myself.
What about you, Kelly? Is there something that you've never done that everyone else has done around you?
I can't think of one.
What? Really? You've done everything?
She's done everything. Everything.
No, I really can't. I'm sure there's something, but I can't think of one.
What about?
I looked at Renee like, do you know something I haven't done? Like, I don't know.
She'll do it all.
Yeah.
She never says no to anything.
Renee's a one and done girl, though. If it doesn't play out for her, she'll do it once and never again.
Knock it till you try it.
Yeah, what about you, Steven? What have you not done that everyone else has done?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
Showing
back to
restraint around a buffet.
Well, there's
You
that.
a-hole.
No, I'm joking. The only thing I can really think of is Cedar Point. Never really been on roller coasters.
You've never been on a roller coaster?
Is that because you have no desire?
The two, I'm terribly afraid of those things, and two, I'm too big to be on anyway. So
Right.
that's why.
But you've never been on even when were you always big? Were you always this big?
No,
Oh, really?
not this big.
Well, I know,
My
but
biggest
I mean,
was back in high school, actually.
Really?
I've lost. I've lost over 100 pounds, and then
and gained it back, or lost it and kept it off.
I would keep it off, and then I would lose more, and then I'd gain that back, and then I'd lose that back, and then gain that back. And
So, do you want to ride a roller coaster and you can't because you're too big, or it's just not?
I don't think I would ever ride one, even if I were normal. That it just
You
is
are
terrifying
normal.
to me.
Yeah.
You understand? You are normal.
Well, I meant normal size. Yeah, that's what I meant.
You're normal.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
I did
that.
get a text. It comes text message.
I mean, barely.
419-345-3375. So you're not broken, Demetrius. I don't like it either. She's talking about touching herself. That is a 1,000,000% BS. He 100% has done it. Man.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who it is either. I'm just
That
telling you
is
the texts are the texts. The texts
The
are the
text-
texts.
The texts are the texts. I can only say
what the texts
what
are.
the texts are.
What about you, K2? What's something you never done that everyone else has done?
Oh, the only thing I can think of is the movies. I can't think of anything else.
Well, you never watched.
You never been to a movie?
No,
talking?
The Godfather. That's the
Oh.
only thing I can think of.
Really?
Yeah.
You've done everything else?
I mean, I'm sure there's something, but I can't think of
She has
anything.
stories that include Lil Wayne. Like, I think honestly, that is not like it's not out of the realm where she's like, I have nothing.
I mean, she snuck into the Super Bowl. I'm like, who does
Who
these
does
things?
that?
Her life is, yeah.
All right. Let's take a break. Here is traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Thaler, on 1077 The Wolf. The intersection of Salisbury Road and Holloway Road, Hidden Ridge Drive, is closed due to roundabout construction scheduled through late August. Traffic is detoured.
That's the worst way to say it.
What?
Roundabout construction. It just makes it seem like it's haphazard. It's like, we're doing now roundabout construction.
Kind of doing construction.
Kind of doing it, kind of not.
Well, Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the price on all new
Demetrius,
Kias.
you were late today and you're off. I don't think you're going to get Employee of the Week this week.
I'm fine with that. I'm not an employee.
Okay. All right.
I just want
That's a
to be
volunteer.
clear.
You're not going to get Volunteer of the Week.
I think anytime I show up.
I want to be clear. He gets employee of the week for just doing what he's supposed to do every week. That's wrong. I never get employee of the week, and I'm the do everything.
Yeah, Kelly.
She's the one who's here.
Kelly, you're going to have to step it up. Step up your game.
I know. It's like now I'm just not going to show up for like 3 days and then show up, and then you'll be like, "Oh, you're employee of the week."
Volunteer of the Week. Volunteer of the Week.
Wow, we're feeling ourselves right now.
I'd say you started it.
No, but maybe later.
What? Can we put this on Only Hams?
Yes, please. Yeah, please.
He needs new talent over there on OnlyHams.
I'm always recruiting.
Stephen B's version of OnlyFans. There's ham in every video and every picture.
Some form of pork.
Some form of pork.
Make a
So
BLT.
So anyhow, low prices and low payments at Taylor Kia, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Taylor Kia, drop it like it's hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. It's currently 55 degrees and partly sunny. And for your Tuesday, August 20th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 72. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Staler, on 107.7 The Wolf.
That's my friends over at State Line Sauce, #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Go to stateline.com, statelinesauceco.com. Get yourself a bottle. Get yourself a pack of 6 bottles. The 6 flavors, so good. They got that salted, the Verde, the Cali Verde, and it is just so good on everything. I love a good green sauce, and this is one of the best green sauces out there. Go to State. It's a hot sauce. It's not a salsa. It's a hot sauce. Renee eats it like it's a salsa. That's how good it is. Go to StatelineSauceCo.com and get sauced.
Ohio's oldest, largest, and greatest festival, the 58th German American Festival, returns to Oakshade Grove this weekend. German food, German music, and German beer. Get tickets at GermanAmericanFestival.net. See you at the fest.
I'm on a save of Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, today I'm going to pin a tail on a real-life donkey. Whoa, I can't see in this eye mask. Boy, come to Papa.
Honestly, iSave doesn't have to risk being kicked by a donkey to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle here at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what? Yo! He just kicked me in my...
As low as $4.99 down payments. Why go anywhere else?
Man, this thing is as stubborn as a Vietnamese street cat. Tell him about the guaranteed approval.
Push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade.
Man, Usain Bolt is an amateur compared to this feller.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your down payment means you're approved, guaranteed. Just sign and drive. No pressure. Hassle-free car buying from Nationwide Auto Finance. Go to nationwidetoledo.com.
Come in for deals even crazier than me.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Brakes? We can save you 15% on that. We have OE quality Duralast brake pads and rotors in stock, ready for pickup or delivery. We also have calipers, brake fluid, tools, and anything else you'll need to do the job right. When you get Duralast pads and rotors together, you'll save 15%. It's just part of what makes us America's #1 brakes destination.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We now have unlimited data that never slows you down. Covered by the Verizon 5G network. And for less than $30 a month, we make your phone your ride. Switch now and pick a free 5G phone with qualified plan purchase. And your 4th line at no additional cost. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
Were you uninvited to game night? Do you play board games with the ferocious intensity of an iron-fisted oligarch? Have friends left game night asking, how do you sleep at night? Then you should get a mattress from Mattress Firm. They can help anyone sleep. Head to Mattress Firm's best sale of the year, the Labor Day sale. Save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 instant gift. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Meet Cheryl. Hey, she's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's got to be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
She's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
The hottest deals of summer are at Towers Armory right now. Bulk ammo prices so good you'll think it's 2019. 9mm brass, 1,000 round cases, only $250. That's $12.50 a box. 223 brass, 100 round bags, $50. 7.62x39 steel case in 60 round bags, $30. These prices won't last due to gunpowder shortages. Are you ready for the fall deer hunting season? Towers Armory has what you need. Raven crossbows, the best of the best. Stop in today and get the lowest prices on Raven crossbows in the tri-state area. Towers Armory has the best state-of-the-art range in the area, up to 43 yards long with programmable carriers. Mention this ad and get range time for $15. Towers Armory is paying top dollar for your unwanted firearms and accessories. Even an old broken gun may have value. The process is simple, risk-free, and we can handle the paperwork and pay you on the spot.
We're Towers Armory. Are you ready?
Boost Mobile Network is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for just $25 a month for life.
That sounds like a threat.
Then how do you think we should say it?
Unlimited talk, text, and data for just $25.
Bring it. Andrew Z. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Lance, the princess, the property from Howard Hanna Realty. K2, the Baroness, Renee, our good time gal from the east side. Oh, one more time. And also, Stephen B. Hardy is here as well. And Steve will be along with Steve Sleaze in a couple minutes. And after 8 o'clock, Janet Amid will be in. If you'd like to get a reading from Janet, your life, love, what the hell's going on in your world, 419.
Go outside. Maybe take control of it.
345-3375. Text us if you'd like to get a reading by Janet, 419-345-3375. Should be coming up after 8 o'clock. Time for the health, beauty, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, finance report. I got a lot to do here. This one, 37% of people don't wash their feet in the shower.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
You're one of those.
I am one of those.
You're one of those people who assumes like soap just creeps down and goes like this and goes, hey, there's other spots that we need to clean. I know he's not going to do it. We got work to do. Like you got scrubbing bubbles in your house. You can just spray it on your leg, and
if I'm washing my head, the water's going to my feet. If I'm washing my elbow, the water's going to my feet. If I'm washing my back, it's going to my feet. It all goes to your feet. You don't need to wash your feet. Every single ounce of soap and water is going to your feet. That's dumb.
You need to scrub those Fred Flintstones.
Andrew,
I don't know what you're doing.
Skin, how do you think to getting rid of the skin off of your feet?
He does it like every snake does. He just sheds it.
No, that's gross.
By the way, so 37% of people say they don't wash their feet in the shower. 60% said yes, they actually make it a point to wash their feet in the shower. And then some people were said, not every time, but yeah.
That's so weird.
I don't think it's weird.
Like,
I think you're weird.
Do you scrub below your knee? Or do you just...
No!
Oh, my God.
So you're gross from the tibia down? Is that what I'm hearing? That is so disgusting.
You are disgusting.
You are gross.
Andrew, that's so disgusting.
I know. If there is anybody who should wear reverse shorts, it is you. Because nobody wants to see the unwashed down knee.
Oh,
so dumb.
You got hair on your legs, right?
Yes.
So how do you not wash that?
It's a natural filter.
Every bit goes to washing it.
So you have no hair.
Uh-huh.
You're not washing below your knees.
No.
So you're like literally in the and then according to what you say, you ain't got much in the middle. So which means that you're in the the shower for 2 minutes.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I shave in the shower. This is more like 15. I got some text messages. Oh, I got some text messages. 419.
He said that,
And
not
see,
me.
this is and you know
Going
what?
by my information I received.
You know what this is? This is the equivalent of, hey, I'm just being honest.
That's what's plaguing our country today.
You yell me, Andrew. Come for me. I just want to be very clear.
Right. Wow. 419-345-3375. So if the dirty dishes are in soapy water, does that mean you don't have to wash them? Well, that's different. Like,
How is that different?
How is that different?
Explain how it's different. Because they're in soap, and the soap goes.
I can't. People.
I can't with you.
I got another text message that said, I don't go past my knees.
I just got a text message from Fred Flintstone. He just said, yabba dabba ew.
Renee. Don't laugh. He's not funny. He's not funny at all. God. Hey.
That time he was.
Renee, stop. Health, beauty, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, finance report. Does having a base tan protect you from sun damage?
Yes, I'm black.
Short answer is no.
No.
Long answer, it might be like wearing SPF 4 at best, but technically a base tan means you already have sun damage, and dermatologists say that you should wear at least SPF 30 to mitigate the risks. At least SPF 30.
I wear 30 to 50.
Yeah, that's
kills.
I still use the Australian gold bronzer with oil.
And like she just greases herself up like a turkey.
Yeah.
Just lays in the sun and bakes.
So does Tim.
I have a text
So does
message,
Tim.
419-345-3375. You shave so the nasty hair and shaving cream also runs down your body and your legs. You should be washing every inch of your body, in my opinion, especially your feet. I especially wash my feet almost every night before I go to bed.
Exactly.
Right.
You're standing
Sign
in
your
soap-
podiatrist.
You're standing in soapy water.
Think about it. All that, like all your shaving cream and all that, all going down the crack
That's
of your
so gross.
ass and all of that.
And you have a long ass crack. Like, it is the Panama Canal of ass cracks. It is. Let's just be real. Some of that stuff has docked and has not moved since it is ported in your ass crack. It is just sitting there like Puddin' Bay, and just partying in the Panama ass crack.
Oh my God. Wow. All right. That is your health, beauty, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, and finance report for today. There's traffic and weather.
Again already? That was fast.
Much like my sex.
At least that's what he said. I don't know.
Taylor.
All you need is 3.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe.
Not all I need.
No, right. That's what I mean. Like it just depends on. We can.
It's the motion. It's the motion in the ocean.
Yeah. Let's not talk about how I use my dinghy.
Not the size of the dinghy. It's the motion in the ocean.
Maybe if you weren't as big as the ocean.
Oh my God.
Someone said you're being really mean to Andrew. It's not his fault that he's gross. Not funny. That is not funny at all.
He started reading that text thinking, "Oh, somebody's sticking up for me," and then he got to the end.
This does not end like I thought so. There was a twist at the end.
We always tell you to read the text before you read them out loud. So.
And now he's like, "You're insane.
You're insane. Go ahead.
Oh,
You're a
that's
lunatic.
funny.
You're a lunatic."
So funny. Closed due to road construction is McCord Road southbound between West Bancroft Street and Dorr Street. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the price on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade.
Dropping it like it's soapy water hitting the feet.
Plus no payments for 90 days.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Is that Elmo remix?
Anyhow, Taylor Kia has a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Taylor Kia, drop it like it's hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. It's currently 55 degrees and partly sunny. And for your Tuesday, August 20th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 72. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Staler on 1077 The Wolf.
Steve said, "What is going on there? You guys smoking wacky tobacco? What is going on?"
You used too much some of that cream.
Yeah, I used too much cream on my muscle relaxing cream. Hey, gotta take my friends over Tea Tree Asian Bistro, the place to go for Asian food in all of the 419. It's the best. Went there last night, took the family. We had such a nice dinner out on the patio. The wind was blowing a little bit. It was a perfect night last night to be out and enjoying the weather. You can do it at Tea Tree Asian Bistro, one of the best patios in town. They have that lunch special, 11:30 to 2:30, $5 sushi rolls, $9 entrees. Happy hour 4:30 until 6:30 every day, and open on Sundays now as well. You have to get over to Tea Tree Asian Bistro and experience it for yourself at Levis Commons in Perrysburg. Get there.
Hey y'all, Stephen B. Hardy from the Andrew Z and Demetrius Show, talking about my favorite sponsor, Holy Grail Wellness. Holy Grail is the premier weight loss center to not only start you on your weight loss journey, but they'll also give you the resources you need to keep you on track. Check them out online at www.thestabbynurse.com or give them a call at 419-388-7760. Tell them Stephen B. sent you and you get $100 off your first 3 months of any program. Check out Holy Grail today. Call at 419-388-7760.
You know, I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you earn at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. You know, basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Raid wants to know, what would you do if you could confidently face every day knowing you and your loved ones are protected? Would you sing along to your favorite song at the top of your lungs? Turn off the GPS and let your heart do the guiding. Go to the drive-thru and order one of everything. Feel the buzz of confidence of knowing you are protected with 65 years of insect science in your hands. Raid. Protection for everyone.
Is this house a good price compared to others in the area? Are prices going up or down? If I don't make an offer right this very moment, will I miss my chance? These are just some of the questions a home buyer might ask. And these are the sorts of questions an agent who is a realtor can help answer. Because realtors have the expertise, data, and access to specialty training to help you navigate the process of buying a home. They provide support, guidance, and have your back every step of the way. That's what realtors do, because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center.
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. MedOne Care has all the answers and more. MedOne Care offers home health, medical staffing, and outpatient therapy and rehab. MedOne Care is the only 5-star rated home health agency in the area. Need a great job? MedOne Care is hiring, competitive wages, flexible scheduling, and no mandates. Med One Care is also the Toledo Blade's top workplace to be 3 years in a row. So it's easy to see. Med One Care is the place to be. So give them a call, 419-866-0555, and tell them Steve sent you.
When you switch and save with Progressive, you can towards going to see your favorite team in the playoffs. Progressive cannot guarantee that you can go see your favorite team in the playoffs. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds on average, but we cannot guarantee that your favorite team will make the playoffs or even finish with a winning record. They could easily lose more than half their games and finish in the cellar because they stink badly and haven't made the playoffs in years. Savings, very possible. Playoffs, highly doubtful. Switch and see if you could save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance and Affiliates, not available in all states. We cannot be held liable for your favorite team's terrible and frankly embarrassing performances now or ever.
Hey, checking in?
Not just your flu shot appointment at Walgreens.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is getting your entire family vaccinated.
All right, coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze in the 50s, brought to you in part by Med One Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med One Care has all the answers and more.
It's Steve Sleaze on Andrews and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve.
Oh, man, somebody is very needy this morning. This little dog, I'm telling you, she's like right by my way. Pet me, pet me, pet me, pet me. Well, I got home super late last night, so she didn't get her night of cuddles and play last night, so she's making up for it this morning.
It's funny because Josie just got a fish. And I woke up this morning, it was at my feet trying to get cuddles. And I'm like,
it was crazy.
Get back in your bowl.
It was floating at the top trying to get petted.
What did you all name the fish?
Ellie, I think it's
Dead
called.
soon.
Floaty.
Floaty.
I think it's called Ellie. Blush. I think she took her upstairs. No.
Oh, flush.
Stop it.
Why?
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
What?
Oh my god!
That's what it took for Renee.
The moment it clicked, man. It took off.
She's on a delay. Well, we're all on a delay. I guess she didn't realize that. I think she's the only one on delay.
Oh no!
She got it. She got it. She can't stop.
Oh my god.
She can't stop.
You are feeding his ego way too much right now.
Exactly. Stop.
It's funny.
She's about to tinkle on herself.
Look at her name.
I need a tissue.
Oh my gosh.
Her and Denise are crying right now.
And we're all still rolling our eyes.
Right.
It's just funny because you couldn't do that with no eyes. You just have wise.
Wise.
Oh no!
Oh, right.
All this on National Radio Day.
I know. We were talking about that earlier, being National Radio Day, about how look at Demetrius and Renee can't stop. It's talking about it being National Radio Day and how we're the last generation. We're the last generation that's going to listen to the radio.
That's right.
We're the last generation. Hi, we're the last generation to listen to radio because, I mean, tell me someone under 18 that listens to the radio. You can't.
Where else are you gonna find this much comedy?
I bet there's like younger blue collar workers that probably still listen to the radio.
So? Yeah. There are cats that get in that truck and then turn on the radio.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaving. You can take my spot when I.
Why are you leaving?
I have it's Tuesday. I have a meeting at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. She's leaving. You can sit over in her spot.
Don't tell me to
She
move.
got things to do.
All right. Steve, what's going on in Sleaze? Janet's making so much noise in the back.
And she came in like a gypsy belly dancer. Ching, 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 ching.
She is a dancer. All right.
I
know which
day shifts. Demetrius.
Oh my gosh.
Don't listen to him, Janet. You're beautiful. I know.
I pay extra for that, ma'am.
Oh my God.
All right, Steve, what's going on, Steve?
Well, I remember back in July, a 17-year-old walked into a Taylor Swift themed yoga class in the UK and started stabbing people. Now, 3 young girls were killed and 8 more were injured, along with 2 adults. Well, during one of her recent Era Tours shows in London, Taylor met with 2 of those girls and their family members. Now, their mom, Sammy Foster, posted some pics on TikTok along with the caption, "You drew stars around my scars," which is a lyric from Taylor's song Cardigan. She thanked Taylor and her mom, Andrea Swift, for, quote, making the most magical night possible for us all. That was nice of her to do that.
Yeah, I hate Taylor Swift, but that was very nice of her.
How can you hate Taylor Swift?
I just
She's
don't
amazing.
like her.
She's amazing. All right. What else, Steve?
So, sure, the U.S. women's water polo team came home empty-handed from the Olympics, but at least they got to party it up with their sponsor, Flavor Flav in Las Vegas. Now, they were seen at Resort World on Saturday getting VIP treatment at the club. Now, Flav says, I'm so proud of all these women. Look at all the support and attention brought to the sport and women's athletics. We changing the game, and that is something big to celebrate. Most of all, thanks to all the players for welcoming me onto the team and accepting my sponsorship. Paris was a special experience of my life, and we just getting started.
That was cool.
I don't believe he wrote that.
Flav took them all to Vegas.
I don't believe he tweeted. I don't believe he wrote that at all.
Do you know what I was intrigued with? Since water polo, it was just water. The synchronized,
and no horses.
The synchronized swimming.
I saw that.
Like, did you see? Like they were all above water, like knee up, and they stayed there.
And
like,
they were
how
doing-
do you just stay there?
They did the upside Michael Jackson moonwalk, which was
oh my
crazy.
gosh, crazy!
That's
Oh, honey. You need to come over to the old West End on a Saturday afternoon over at Krishna's Pub, honey. All the queens can do the same thing.
Yeah. Maybe a synchronized swimmer.
No, stop.
I swear to you.
What?
I used to. I used to do it all in swimming.
Okay, so
It was
we're
still
going
amazing.
back to
It was still amazing.
It was so amazing.
Yeah.
I was so intrigued.
Well,
they were on cue.
Yeah.
Like it was amazing.
couple other Olympic notes that I want to throw at you. Number one, the Olympics thanked Snoop Dogg. They said he was the greatest ambassador the Olympics have ever had.
I think he was.
First of all, you're the first ambassador. Who else have the Olympics had out there just to entertain? Tell me again. Who else was out there?
I wasn't at the first
I
one.
remember the time.
When Julius Caesar.
Bob Costas is a sports commentator. He's been a sports commentator forever. Who else have they just had out there just to kick it and party?
But I think an ambassador would be people talking about the Olympics.
No, he got paid $500,000 a day. Tell me I cannot hype up something that I'm getting paid $500,000 a day to do.
Well, and the other thing was,
I'd be kicking it and the best ambassador of the world.
and the other one they said was that they were up double. The viewership was double from the last Olympics, which is funny.
But that's not because of Snoop, though. It's
no,
because of
that's
COVID.
a separate one. But yeah, but you're saying it's double from the last.
Like,
Olympics.
yes, Tokyo sucked
It
because
definitely makes it.
There was no crowd.
It definitely
There
makes
was-
it better that it's more entertaining rather than just a competition.
Agreed.
but that's what it is.
By the way,
Right?
someone
But why not have a little bit of both?
But
little
Snoop. I'm saying that's fine.
Snoop was good.
Snoop was good, but don't say he's the best ambassador when he was the first. Like, that's crazy.
Well, he was the best until somebody beats him.
Yeah,
That's true. That's very true.
She's right. She's right.
It's a good point.
It's the first time I usually watch men's swimming, or I watch the girls' gymnastics. That's I watched it all this year, especially the runners and the pole vaulters. I was so
the pole vaulter.
I didn't even need Snoop for those.
She said, "Shut up, Snoop. I'm trying to watch. Just see what's going on."
Like, I want this dude to jump through the pole vault again. Snoop's over here trying to be entertaining.
Right?
Someone said I heard they're trying
nothing to do with that.
I heard they're trying to take Ray Gun's bad breakdancing off the internet. Someone said. I love Ray Gun. That's good. All right, what else, Steve?
So Snoop Dogg says he would love to collab with Paul McCartney. That's Paul McCartney. So he did a little concert for somebody in Hollywood. Paul McCartney was there. He says, I never met him before, but I'm an effing fan of the Beatles. I know Jimmy. I know Jimmy know him. I know Dre know him. I'm in the back smoking. And they're like, Sir Paul would like to meet you. I'm like, oh, for real? Hold on. Snoop continued to know that he didn't know McCartney was also a cannabis connoisseur. He says, I put the blunt out because I walk in the room like, don't put that down. He gave me a hug and he met me like, I'm Paul McCartney. Know who the F I am? I'm Snoop Dogg. We called the rapper. He said, this is Paul McCartney. He knows who I am. That's the experience I love, is when the people you meet respect you. So all that's up. There's a lot of.
Does it surprise anyone that Paul McCartney's a weed smoker?
Not at all.
No, I'm on weed. Somebody get Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, he didn't want.
I'd like to meet Snoop.
He didn't want to meet Snoop. He just knew that Snoop would have weed.
Yeah,
that's it.
Ringo used to get more drugs for me.
I know. The less talented of the Beatles
had good drugs.
Where we let them in the band.
All right.
Ringo, get me drugs.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
Oh, wow. He's on one today. I don't know what it is.
Demetrius is on one day. Something's going on. I don't know what it is. It's ever since he got that new fancy apartment downtown, he's acting weird.
I need to make a call to search somebody and get the skinny.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know what's going on over there at the apartment.
Now he's in trouble.
Yes.
He ruined it.
Thank you, Steve. Steve Sleeves brought to you by Coit Carpet Cleaning, the #1 carpet cleaning service in all of Toledo. Give him a call, 419-470-1333, 419-470-1333. Tell him you listen to this show on this radio station. Get 25% off your services. Call Coit today.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice, newer vehicles to choose from. A Nationwide Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WVFX, Lucky Toledo, 1077 The Wolf.
One of Northwest Ohio's favorite DJs, DJ Colin P.
I'm gonna get it. So we get it. So we get it. I'm gonna get it. So we get it.
You say all you need is consistent love. When I die, I swear it's never enough. I messed up. Maybe this thing here just ain't meant for us. Baby, you let go and I'll pull you back. I let go, you ain't having that. We do it like a rock star. Flexing in my hotel room, make me so loud. I ain't gonna smoke out. Shades on doing nothing but we be going back and forth for a minute. I hate you, then I love you. That's how it is. We get it right, we gon' love some more.
So we get it.
I'ma get it.
I'ma get it.
Till we get it.
So we get it.
Till we get it right, we gon' love some more.
Get it. So we get it.
Till we get it.
On the floor, on the floor. Booty, rockin' everywhere. Booty, rockin' everywhere. Booty, rockin'
This new booty, get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club, about a month or two. Put a tag on it, damn, see what it is down to. This new booty, get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club, about a month or two. Put a tag on it, damn, see what it do. Get it right, get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get it right. Get it tight, get it right, get it tight, get it right, get it right, get it tight, get it right, get it tight, get it right, get it tight, get it right,
In the club with my homies, trying to get a little VI. We're down on the low key. But you know how it is. I told her shorty she was checking up on me. From the game she was stealing. you, you think that you know me. Decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow. Saying, come get me, come get me. So I got up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. When I told her, I said, come get me. Look at my girls, you think that's yeah, he's all up in your head now. Got me thinking that it might be a good idea to take her with me. She's ready to leave. And then I gotta keep it real now. Cause on the 1 to 10, she's a certified 20. But that just ain't me. Yeah, so I have to take that chance. She swears it's gonna leave. But what I do is the way she dances, make sure they are right. The way she, I'm like, damn, just work that out for me. She asked for one more dance, and I'm like, yeah, how the hell am I supposed to leave? Rich, figure that's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's your type. Rich, 8-figure, that's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's your type. That's my type. That's my type. Wrist new whip, right around dips. I can see why all these basic bitch. Bust down, wrist, not a bust down bitch. Said I want your man, not a bust down bitch. He a rich, why he still hitting lit? Brad, but he still can't hit. Lamborghini keys, drippin', ice, he get thrown out to me. Please, I want a man with a beat. From the bag, I'm a dime on a D. See my lips, take a little sip, privacy on the door. I'm gonna shoot.
Put your hands together for DJ Colin P.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess, the property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2, the Baroness, Renee, our good time gal from the East Side. Whoop, whoop. Stephen B. Hardy is here, and Psychic to the stars, ladies and gentlemen. Janet Amid is in the house. Good morning,
She's
Janet.
the psychic to the stars and to Andrew.
Yeah.
This is so loud. What in the heck is this thing here?
What's the matter, Janet? That's a microphone.
This thing is huge.
Yes, that's what she said.
Janet is my favorite guest of all
Well,
time.
I love you. I love you guys. And you know what? You guys are amazing. Now, and then there's D. Actually, he and I are good old
We were talking about you earlier because before I was on the radio, I was a huge fan of the show, and my favorite days were Monday at 8 a.m. because you were there.
I know.
You did it.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you something. When all of us were together, we had D, me, Andrew, and I think we had a couple of Trish,
Jimmy.
I remember Jimmy, poor Jimmy.
Mhm.
But we had a group, and we had a lot of good energy there.
I'm a huge fan of all of
thank
you.
I know I think our chemistry together was really great.
Mhm.
Is it not good now?
It's, of course it is. But I mean, I'm just saying then, and we had that guy from California, what the hell, Carlos, whatever. I remember I got into it with him.
That's Demetrius' buddy. Him and Carlos were tight.
Yeah, but remember he was dating somebody, and I said this isn't going to work, and she got upset.
Let's not
And
do
whatever-
that. Oh my
and she-
God.
Whatever happened
And
to
she-
her?
well, she
You
was
remember what
He
happened?
got married. No, he
got
married
married
someone local
and- yeah.
here.
Yeah, and then her mother is a client of mine, called me and said, you know, my daughter was upset. I said, well, it's not going to last. I mean, I'm going to tell you. It was probably, I said that on air, and he yelled at me, and Andrew came to my defense.
Well, this was
Andrew
like they got.
This was a decade ago.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm saying, but you know what? They
One
get mad at me when I tell the truth,
Uh-huh.
but yet at the same time, it all comes true.
No, that's what I like the most about you is that you are a truth teller.
I am.
And I think that people need to hear it, whether they like it or not. They need to hear it.
But the free will is the higher law of the universe. I am very good at what I do, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know everything. I really don't, but I'm good at what I do.
Mhm.
I'm good
Janet,
at
I
advice.
think you dropped your horn because you're tooting it.
No, I'm serious. No, I mean, I tell my clients when they come in, this is your decision. But this is what I see.
So, for those who don't know, Carlos Diaz was our entertainment reporter. He was
God.
on Extra. He was on
Short man syndrome.
Entertainment
Oh my
Tonight.
God.
Stop, please.
Leave him alone.
We like to-
No, I'm not going to leave him alone. He yelled at me on air, and Andrew had to come to my defense.
I don't even remember that. But
Calm
I do remember.
Thank God you were off.
I believe in short
But-
man syndrome.
Yeah.
Demetrius said,
I'm
"Calm
sure he
down,
was short in every area.
calm down, Elsa. Let it go."
Oh my God. It's been over a decade.
It doesn't matter. I have
Jesus.
Mercury. Mercury's retrograde right now, so I'm remembering a lot of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mercury.
No,
got-
that's called sundown.
no.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of Mercury
You're
retro-
following close behind, honey.
Speaking of Mercury retrograde, dude, I have had so many issues with people
I
the last
know.
couple weeks, and I'm like, that's got to be that Mercury
It's
retrograde.
not just Mercury retrograde. Mercury started in retrograde August 3rd, and it went into Virgo retrograde, which is this natural ruling sign. Then it went into Leo on the 16th, which I think was Friday. Okay, now, then we have Uranus square that. Then we have the sun.
Nobody
and
likes Uranus.
Shut the hell up. Then we have the sun and Mercury in the same sign hitting. Then we have Mars and Gemini and Jupiter and Gemini squaring Mercury, and Venus went into Virgo.
You know-
so everybody's a mess, especially those shut up D that are born under. Nobody wants to hear you. So, either born Sagittarius,
What did I
Virgo,
forget, Mary?
Gemini.
Ever. I mean, honestly.
These are.
I've been seeing the signs.
I'm a Leo, but I don't feel like I'm a mess.
Well, you're not. Well, it depends on. Remember,
What?
good point. It has to do with where it is hitting in your astrological chart. The time of birth has a lot to do with it. But what I find to be interesting, that's why I'm so busy, because people forget their appointments. They're not writing things down.
Right.
They're confused. It's like, oh God.
Crazy. So when is all this gonna settle down? Because I seriously, I've gotten in it a lot.
August 28th.
2026.
It'll calm down August 28th. But
Oh,
then we
like
get
8 days.
it's in what we call the shadow state, and then it kind of calms down around after Labor Day. We're going to be better. But at the same time, we have Saturn retrograde till November. Then we have a lot of crap hitting between December through February of next year, this year and the next year, and then March through April. We have all this retrogrades, and that's right after the election. And I'm anxious, and I hope we don't go into what we call a black swan period when it comes to our economy. You know, the unpredictability of the stock market, which took
That
place.
is what the nature of the stock market is.
I know that. Shut up.
It's so irritating that people are like, "Oh my God, I gotta look towards the stars." The stock market is unpredictable.
Now
yes,
listen.
that's why they call it gambling.
Now listen, I'm on, not you. Shut up. So what this means basically is when we have the black
I will
swan,
fight you.
it
You
hit
should
us
see
in
this in your chart.
It hit us in 1929. It hit us in 9/11. It hit us in COVID time. It hit us in 89. And I do a lot of research on this stuff, and this is what's been going on. I talk to a lot of people that are financial advisors in New York, California, Japan,
I need their
all
names
over.
because if they're consulting an astrologer, I need
pulling
my
my
money.
money.
Pulled.
Well, there's an old saying, D. There is an old saying: millionaires do not study astrology. Billionaires.
Ooh, I didn't. Have never heard that saying.
It is a
Exactly,
saying.
because it's not true.
It is.
That is the
It is
craziest thing
true.
I've ever heard.
It is.
Billionaires' wives follow astrology. Billionaires go like this. I can't believe you paid her.
All right, let's see. I got some calls here. Here's the number to call if you want to talk to Janet. 419-464-9292. All right. Hi, you're on with Janet. Who's this?
Oh God.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, Jessica.
All right, Jessica. What's your birth date and time of birth?
1787, 11:28 p.m.
What's your question today?
So at the beginning of this year, I've been going through a lot, love life in general. So kind of my love life and life.
Well, it's not just your love life. You've been going through a lot with work and job. I mean, everything's been hitting you since March of last year. It goes back to March. And you are going through a lot of, you're taking things very personal. You have a lot of anxiety going on top of the fact that when you look at the way your chart is, you've always had issues about relationships. You're very giving by nature, but your stuff doesn't just go back last year. It goes back to like 2020 through 2023. So, I mean, that's when and that's when you went through some severe issues romantically. You're very intense. You don't do things in a small way. It's all or nothing with you. You're very intense. I do feel things are going to calm down, but it's not going to calm down right away. I'm going to be honest with you. You just need to coast through this, not make any big changes, because there could be something coming up with work. And I can see around June, July 2024 this year that things were a little chaotic with work. I mean, it's been going on for a while. The last time you went through something similar to this would have been probably, it's a long time ago, 07 through 09 and 2014 through 17. So that was 17 years ago. You're quite young. And also at the age of 27 to 30. So you're in a stage of your life where you're taking things to heart. I don't know what the hell happened in 2021 into 2022, but that was really hard emotionally. You either went through a breakup, severe, something was going on at that time.
Yeah, I did. I went through my first heartbreak.
That was horrible.
Your first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very kind. And you have a lot of stuff that shows up as you're motivated, you're sensitive, you're an empath yourself. You feel things very deeply. You absorb from other people. You really have a beautiful energy and you're a great communicator. You really do, but you need to trust yourself enough to let that work for you. Okay. It's going to get better. You'll notice that fall is going to be a lot easier around September. Things will calm down, but you're not out of this till next May of 2025. So you have to work with it. You have to work with it because it doesn't control you. You control it. Okay. But there could be changes with work coming up in your favor. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Hang tight.
Take a deep breath. Good luck to you. 419-464-9292. I got another call here. Hi, who's this?
Anita.
Hi, Anita. What's your birthday and time of birth?
9/9/62.
Ooh. You're a Virgo.
7:30. Yes.
7:30 in the morning.
7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, jeez. We're not even talking mountain now. We're not even central. She's Eastern Standard.
Are you sitting down drinking a cup of coffee and
she's got that Midwest nut.
Are you sitting down drinking a cup of coffee and smoking a cigarette?
No.
Okay. I do have that cigarette-y voice. I just wondered. Sorry. No, I mean you do. Yeah, but that's okay.
It's sultry.
No, it's sultry.
Yes.
It's not a bad voice. It's a beautiful voice, but it sounds like that. But what's your question? Boy, are you excessive? You don't do things in a small way. It's all or nothing, man. You go from an extreme. You're a little OCD. What the heck that's about, and you're concerned about money and stress, and did you go through some kind of weird thing way back in the last 3.5-4 years? Because going back to 2020, 2021, 2022 knocked you on your butt, and you have to really watch your health and your knees. I see some issues with and digestion, stomach. I mean, you've got a lot going on.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry, what's your question?
I know I'm in Mercury retrograde, yet do you see any lucky days in September for me? Because I got some lottery tickets that I want to turn in to get on that show.
What is this? What is this? This can't be.
D, I'm gonna let you take this one. D, put on my hat, D.
What? I'm gonna use your time burst.
All right, Janet, does she have any lucky days coming up?
I don't know, and I think this is a fake call. I don't want to talk about it.
What do you mean?
Are you really calling for legitimate information?
Yes, she wants to know if she got any lucky days coming.
I really don't see any lucky days for you because you're in a really bad cycle right now. And I'm not going to be, but no, I mean, you're excessive. When you do things excessively, but you're not in an easy cycle right now. So I would say if you're going to have anything lucky, it might be like the end of September, October could be a little more favorable for you.
When?
At the end of September, October.
All right, so hang
right now,
hang on to those lottery tickets.
now she has a lot going on that's stressful for her. So I feel like there's a lot hitting, and like I mentioned, I mentioned your health and things like that. So you've had a lot of anxiety going on.
Ooh. All right, good luck.
Good
Anita.
luck.
Good luck, Anita. When you get those lottery, save those lottery tickets, girl. You're about to get on that show. I feel it. And if you get to take someone, I will go with you. I will go. Sometimes they get to bring other people. I think.
I still think she's smoking a cigarette.
I don't know. All right. Hello, who's this?
Hi, it's Casey.
All right, Casey. What's your birth date and time of birth?
She hung up.
May 28, 76, 12:14 p.m.
76.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So you're born you're almost in the morning, afternoon time.
That's how time
Afternoon.
works.
No, I mean you're 12. You said 12:46 p.m. or something.
Yeah, in afternoon.
What question? Honey?
12:14.
Oh, okay.
I'm just wondering about career and love life.
Okay, one question. Which one is it going to be?
What's more important?
Let's go career.
Career. All right.
Look at you.
Smart.
Well, first of all, let me say this to you. Shut up, D. Let me say
That was Steven.
That was me.
Poor Demetrius got to shut up and even do anything.
Okay.
I know. Shots fired. I'm over here catching strays.
One of the things I would say, something has kind of shifted with you since May recently, a few months back, and you've been going through a lot of personal changes, and I think with work. So some door might have opened and closed during that time. This is around April, May, just recently, around your birthday. So I also feel that your next career shift is coming up May of 2025 through 2028. What I find to be interesting is you've been going through, I'm going to say this to you about your relationships too. Since March of last year, it's been very difficult for you, and you should work for yourself. You're very independent. You have a great sense of being autonomous in anything you do. I love your energy. I think you don't know how to let go of things, though. You hang on to things for a long time, but you have a lot of Gemini. So you're communicative, you're funny, you're really good with creative things. Like you could be a good writer. You're really good at, anything that you articulate with business. You're great with that.
HR.
No. I would say HRD. I would say she's good at it. She's good at.
I've been wanting to write. I've been really wanting to write, and
I know.
get myself. I have written poetry and spoken word a lot, but I've been out of it for the last
But
year.
I see the writing ability that jumps off the page. You've always been, and that's something that's natural.
Did you say her writing ability jumps off the page?
Shut up.
So
I feel like when it comes to things you're doing, you're creating. I'm really trying to be serious here. But
I know.
Shut up. So I feel like you're really good with writing and being creative. I think that's where your natural source is. I think that could be something you could really do and get published. So I feel like that's great, but you don't know, you have some self-esteem stuff going on. I think you need to work on that. But honestly, I think and also working independently and doing your own thing. I think you'd be amazing with it. I love your sense of humor, but you're really creative. And I think you need to really work with that. Okay. That's your talent. Now you can talk, Dee.
Did I write fiction or self-help?
First of all, no,
motivational?
I will tell you this, and let me field this, Janet. Fiction, because you called for help. So don't write a self-help book.
I don't think I don't think you should really think.
Everybody needs help.
Yeah.
No, but what makes up?
It's more than most.
But I'm not writing a how-to fix yourself book because I don't know how to fix me.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I wouldn't say necessarily. I would say whatever feel. I kind of think you have sort of a fantasy. You could really write stories. You're good at that. I don't know about the self-help stuff, although you did go through some stuff earlier on in your life. I can see that, especially relationship-wise. I think you'd be really good at just going with where your heart leads you. That's what I would do.
I would be good at fantasy too.
Listen to your heart.
That's right.
What did I say?
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Call my office if you'd like, because Dee is interrupting every 10
That
seconds.
is not true.
So
I let you get through 3 of these things.
So give me call the office 419-882-5510. Text me or call me, but make sure you put your name in there. People are texting me constantly, and they'll say, "I want to read it." I'll say, "Who is this?"
Right.
I have no idea who this is. We get like 100 of calls or texts every day.
Oh my
And
gosh.
people don't put their names or emails in.
They just send a picture of their crotch.
It's crazy. If you want
It's
to
like a reading.
If you want to send those to Janet,
I know.
419.
No one's listening. said
882-5510. All right.
I would like to get through one segment without mouth.
Jan DeMid's got
no woman has ever said that.
When the last time you were here, he wasn't here and you were missing him.
I was.
Yeah,
I will admit that.
You have a love-hate relationship with him.
Renee.
I was missing you, D.
Yeah,
I miss you.
She was.
She was. All right.
I did.
More Janet DeMid coming up. She's
Not
going
the same without
to give
me.
you everyone's horoscopes coming up next. Right now it's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler on 107.7 The Wolf. It's currently 58 degrees and sunny. And for your Tuesday, August 20th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 72. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the price on all new Kias. Low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in. Plus, no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Taylor Kia, drop it like it's hot sale going on now. Furniture where everything you see is always on sale.
You got to do the weather before you read the furniture.
Did the weather.
What are you doing? What's going on?
I was hoping you guys didn't catch it. You guys didn't catch it that I did the weather first.
No,
anyhow, Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest price. Listen, I didn't apply for this job. It was handed to me.
Wow. So I'm tired of hearing about people talking about job numbers. Like, people are getting jobs who didn't even apply. so shut up.
Yeah, don't tell me it's hard to find a job right now.
You can literally walk down the street and get a job, not even want one.
Right?
Like, evidently now I'm a nanny.
And trust me, I tried my hardest. Sometimes it was naturally trying to screw it up, but I tried, and nobody will take it from me.
No.
There's no teamwork in this room.
None. They're like, we want to see you fail.
Yeah, we
Just
see it
keep
on the
going.
ground. We just step over it. We're like, no, that's not mine.
All right.
Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. For convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic. Nope, you didn't get traffic, but you got some weather.
What?
I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler on 107.7 The Wolf.
What is that? Kelly's misconsistent over there, no matter what. No matter how bad the traffic and weather
I just got to wow.
Uh-oh, Kelly. Wow.
I'm not engaging.
Okay, don't.
I'm not engaging.
Don't do it. All right. I got to say, my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. State Line is so good. The flavor, it's not just hot to be hot. You know, a lot of those hot sauces, oh, it's hot. Yeah, okay, but there's no flavor to it. State Line, you get all the flavor and a little bit of hotness as well. It's the perfect blend. Check it out for yourself. 419, go to State Line Sauce, StatelineSauceCO.com. You got to get sauced.
Oldest, largest, and greatest festival, the 58th German American Festival, returns to Oakshade Grove this weekend. German food, German music, and German beer. Get tickets at GermanAmericanFestival.net. See you at the fest.
Talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company.
Why do you care so much about the consumer over your business? Because there's time after time where you've said, hey, if you're comfortable with your agent, that's great. Stay there. If you just need to have questions answered, I can help you.
There's a lot of things I don't know about. And I like when I can go and I can find somebody who I can trust. I have a mechanic who is going to tell me whether I should fix something on my car, whether something needs to be fixed or not, even if it doesn't make him any money. There are people in the community, and if we all work together and we take care of each other that way, we're all going to be a lot better off than if we all just look out for ourselves.
Wow, so you think of this more as the importance to the community than it is to get as much business as you can.
Absolutely. If we're all looking out for each other, then that means somebody's looking out for us too, and it all comes back to us.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
they can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultra-fine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it! Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Can't believe Texan is here already. Look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/credit card.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Starting trouble. No one likes that. We can get you set up for some stronger starts. You might just need a fresh charge, and we can take care of that free of charge. But if it is time for a new battery, we've got replacement batteries that'll fit your needs, starting at just $79.99. That's what makes us America's #1 battery destination.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
I'm on a save of Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, today I'm going to pin a tail on a real-life donkey. Whoa, I can't see in this eye mask. Here, boy, come to Papa.
Honestly, on a save doesn't have to risk being kicked by a donkey to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle here at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what? Yo! He just kicked me in my...
As low as $4.99 down payments. Why go anywhere else?
Man, this thing is as stubborn as the street cat. Tell him about the guaranteed approval.
Push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade.
Man, Usain Bolt is an amateur compared to this feller.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your down payment means you're approved, guaranteed. Just sign and drive. No pressure. Hassle-free car buying from Nationwide Auto Finance. Go to nationwidetoledo.com.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
My friends swim no matter season, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. Now, thanks to Skyrizi and Clear Skin, count me in. With Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine. Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor today about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Raid wants to know, what would you do if you could confidently face every day knowing you and your loved ones are protected?
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
It's driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars. Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top imported domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Lance, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2, the Baroness, Renee, our good time gal from the East Side, Stephen B. Hardy. And Janet Amid, if you want to get hold of Janet, 419-882-5510 is her number. We do have one more call, Janet. Hi, you're on with Janet Amid. What's your name?
Good morning. My name is Alex.
Alex, what's your birth date and time of birth?
7/29/79 at 9:32 p.m.
All right.
What is your question today?
I'm asking about family.
Okay, you have to.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you were born under the sign of Leo. So Leos are every sign's really being hit by a lot of things right now. I mean, and you also you've been going through stuff again, like since last year. So around summer, spring last year was when things got a little crazy for you. You're born under the sign of Leo, but your moon sign, which rules your emotions, is Gemini. So recently you've been feeling a lot more, I want to say a lot more anxiety about things that are happening with you. And that's been kind of heavy. You are somebody who craves communication. That's like really important to you. Marriage partnerships are so important. And I can see it. But not only are you going through a lot with, you almost got, I don't want to broke up or divorced him, but way back in 2017 through 2020, that was like a really tough time. That was like 7 years ago. What the heck happened then? That was very difficult.
Well, we got married in 18.
So that was a year late. Yeah. So around, a year before, there was a lot of turbulence in the relationship. He's not a bad guy, but he doesn't communicate enough with you. And that's like really important. You need that. Everybody needs that. I would say that, his moon sign being in the sign of Sag, he's a Virgo. So he doesn't always tell the truth. So I always call it the whipped cream on crap stuff.
Yeah,
so he'll say one thing.
Whipped cream on caca.
Yeah.
I missed that phrase.
He'll say one thing, he'll do another. He also
he's a dude.
He has a tendency when it comes to kids, family matters, things like that. He doesn't always relate to you that way. And sometimes a sense of responsibility. So when it comes to his job, he'll work. But when it comes to things in the home, and he has two sides to his personality, he has some misogyny going on. So he has a lot of emotional issues that relate to his mom. So I don't know what that's all about. But I feel like he's had a lot of anxiety as far as where you guys are together. There's a delivery issue between the two of you, how you express yourself to him, how he expresses himself to you. There's this constant turbulence going on between the two of you. It's just a communication thing. You don't trust what comes out of his mouth, bottom line.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
She's laughing.
Does that make sense, honey?
It does. I think I do think that we communicate. He's been married before, and so I am very much
talks a lot. He talks a lot.
him and things like that. Yeah,
he talks a lot, but does he really tell you what he means?
And I do too.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you're a good communicator. You guys have enough to work with here, but there's been trust issues with things from his past. And there's a lot of differences about how you look at finances and stuff like that too. And the kids and issues. Did he have children from a past relationship?
He did. And that's probably what you're seeing in 2017.
That was really when things got a little crazy because there's been a lot of controversy when it comes to children and stuff like that. Just a lot of differences. I think it's workable. I think, hold on a second. I think he's a great guy, but I do think that sometimes he with men who have children or were in a relationship from the prior relationship, they have to put out a lot of fires, and you have to understand. So he's trying to make you happy, his ex happy, the kids happy. He's trying to do a lot. I'm not going to beat him up and say, but I do think he sort of like he'll kind of fudge things a little bit because he doesn't want to upset anybody. So sometimes I think there's a lot of confusion going on.
Wow.
In his defense, I feel like he's really struggles because I see it with a lot of women who marry men that have children, women who who have children and marry men who don't. There's a lot of conflicts about the children, family. You got to put out a lot of fires. So I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think sometimes his delivery isn't what you need it to be. And his tendency to tap dance with his ex is huge because of the kids. And sometimes men are caught up in that whole thing.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does. We took custody of his son back in 2017. And so
that's
there was
what
a
I
lot
was
of
saying.
turmoil because he was a teenager,
Oh.
and I wanted to do a lot more parenting, and he didn't want me to. So that was a struggle.
Because you're not my mother.
Yeah, that's really tough on you. But
it
but
is.
I feel like you have to remember where he's at. He's trying to keep the kid happy, safe, and the kid doesn't have his biological mother. And children, when they have a situation like that, they have an allegiance to the parent that wasn't even functional, but they still have that emotional allegiance there. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and I give you a lot of credit because you're pretty incredible because you've taken it on. You guys have a lot of good stuff to work with. I'm not going to sit here and beat him up. There's also, by the way, I didn't tell you this. He watch his lower back. He's got some lower back issues, and he has something going on with his stomach. I wanted to mention that.
You had a question?
That makes sense.
You had a question, Demetrius?
No, not anymore. She
Not anymore?
answered it.
Okay, all right. All right, well, good luck. There's a lot there. Good luck to you.
I can't
it's
believe
hard.
it. D can't say anything.
Step parenting.
Use all your words.
Can I ask
Janet.
one more
Step
question?
parenting is hard.
You don't see any more children from me, do you, Janet?
No.
I don't necessarily see kids, but I mean, I don't think you need to have any more kids. Work on your health right now because you've had a lot of inner anxiety. You've
Yeah.
had some early female problems
I feel
earlier.
like you have some lower back issues because he's been knocking it out.
No, I think. Did you have some early female issues way back in 2020, around that 2021?
Demetrius is on.
Well, I found out I was pregnant in 2019. So I had my son in 2019.
There are a lot of
And I
stuff
think
going.
he was a miracle baby.
Yeah. But I don't think kids. No, I think
You don't need no more miracles.
No, hang tight. No.
Yeah. Like what you need to do, start praying for a burning bush or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need no more talking miracles.
You've been miracled
Yeah,
up.
right?
All right. Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. Good luck. All right, Janet, let's do horoscopes.
Please.
Okay. Shut up. All right, let's start with Aries.
Aries.
Okay, remember Mercury's retrograde right now. We have all this chaos going on in the sky, cosmic
Mhm.
collisions. So for Aries, matters of the heart are really unpredictable right now. So be really careful of new and existing relationships. Taurus. Yes. Your home life has been unpredictable. There's been some upheaval. You have this need to purge, clean, get rid of stuff. That's been a little chaotic for you, for all you Taurians out there. So just kind of
Taurian.
settle in. Towards the end of the month, things will calm down. 1st of September, a lot better, but it's been hitting your area of home. Gemini. The ruler of your sign is Mercury. So when it's in retrograde, you have to also be more so careful with this is a time where you feel like you're kind of acting out of character. So be very aware of your finances. Leo.
These Leorians.
Mercury is taking place in your own sign. It's retrograding. And so you're feeling a little unsettled about yourself, a little bit of second doubting or something. So I feel like there's a lot of that. So with Leos out there, you're actually in a pretty good stage of your life, but you still have to be cautious when it comes to, now, aren't you a Leo?
I am. I said
She's a beautiful Leo who's feeling okay. But I feel like this still is taking place in your own, depending on where it's hitting. Virgos. Past resurfaces for a lot of Virgos, again, ruled by Mercury. So when the past is taking place in your 12th house, there's mental exhaustion occurring. So you might be feeling a little bit stressed about that because it's causing a lot of regurgitating and perjuring of things from the past. A lot of perseverating, kind of going over things in your head over and over again. Libra.
Using all her words
All
today.
the words. Some that aren't even.
Words.
Shut up, Pete. Those social at heart, your friendships really feel stressed right now for all you beautiful Libras out there. And with Saturn right now in Pisces retrograding, it's an inconjunct to your sun. In English, it means that you're feeling a little off kilter with work and job matters. But this thing with friendships, group connections are really kind of chaotic right now. So really be a little cautious and kind of glide through the month at least. Scorpio. Mercury transiting your midheaven, which is your career. It targets your work and your sense of responsibility and how others see you and how you see yourself. So this is a time to be really, really careful with anything that you're doing during this point. Sagittarius. You might begin to question yourself as you feel totally emotionally and mentally exhausted. This is not the time to take any big chances. Again, do not sign on the dotted line until you check everything twice. I would barely be cautious, and towards around the 28th of August, you'll start feeling a little bit more like like yourself. Capricorn. Money coming in, money going out. It's important to be careful what you sign, how you sign it. Be really cautious because, again, we have this retrograde hitting your 8th house of finance. So it's important for Caps out there to really kind of stay very focused on where their direction is. Aquarius. This is cutie patootie Andrew, my little skinny Andrew. A partnership.
Yeah, Demetrius.
I know.
I told you.
Unpredictability.
Wasting away to nothing.
Partnership. He is. He's so skinny.
I am.
Partnerships, but he still has a cute face. Unpredictability. Be careful with relationships. He's adorable.
Wait till it starts sagging.
He's so
I
the
know.
cutest little body.
Did you notice the vein in his head? Like the Y-shaped vein?
Beautiful.
It is.
Now, where are we looking?
I've never noticed it before.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And he has dimples now. He has dimples.
Like last week when I came back from vacation, like when I walked in the front door, like
Didn't even
looked
see him, did
so
you?
skinny. I was only gone like 9 days.
He turned to the side and disappeared.
He is so
Where'd you go, Andrew? And then he turned.
But Andrew,
I was like, there you are.
Andrew has always been adorable. Though.
Now, Andrew, just because you're getting all these compliments doesn't
Yeah.
mean you get to go eat a Big Mac today.
I know.
Oh my God, I love Big Mac.
You need to.
I love Taco Bell, and it's a terrible place. They say not to, but I love Taco Bell.
Demetrius loves Taco Bell too.
Do you like Taco Bell? Oh my God.
All right, people that are Aquarius are waiting. Like they're like,
Oh, sorry.
They can't even start their day right now. They're like, how am I supposed to leave the house?
All right, go ahead.
For
Jen.
Pisces. So with
Aquarius.
Mercury,
Pisces, Aquarius.
Shut up, D. Aquarius is hitting your relation with partnerships. Mercury's hitting your relationships house. So you might be feeling like dealing with the public, dealing with others. Don't take chances with things you're doing with your health. You know, really, if you're starting a diet or something, it's okay to do that, but just really plan it out and then implement after the 28th of August. If anybody would like to get a hold of me in the office, my sweet little voice,
419-882-5510.
Also, don't forget, we have our psychic event September 22nd. Isn't your
How are they supposed to? How? It's psychic.
Celebrate the Senses psychic event, and you're going to be there, and
Yes.
your food truck's going to
I
be there.
know. We're going to be there
we're
serving
gonna
the
have
people.
Coffee and donuts. It's going to be really busy. It's going to be at the
It's gonna be
Pinnacle
fun.
in Maumee.
You should already know what you're going to order.
Shut up. September 22nd on
Shut
Sunday.
up.
It's going to be a great event. I want all of you to be there. Medium, psychics, a lot of vendors. and-
Larges.
Yeah, it's
Well
gonna-
done.
It's going to be a great event. So remember, September 22nd, Market,
Thank you, Jen.
Pinnacle. See you then.
All right, thank you, Jen. All right, coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze in the
All right.
50s.
Oh. I don't have to do weather?
Let's see you. Let's see you guys in 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks will be.
Yeah, I will.
My friend has.
What's the Adderall? Like for isn't that anxiety or something?
No, it keeps you focused. It gives you like
It's like if you don't have.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze in the 50s. Hey,
you don't have
Steve.
ADHD. It's like cocaine.
It what?
It's a stimulant.
Well, I'll have Jen text you.
Is he a Gemini?
Yeah, Steve's a Gemini. Hurry.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I'm a Gemini as well.
Are you a Gemini?
What's your birthday?
Yep.
I'm June 8th, 91.
Oh my god. Oh my
I'm
god.
June. We won't
Bro,
say- we
I
won't
was,
say the year.
I was a year out of high school when Stephen was born.
Didn't even know a legend was born that day, did
I
you?
did not. But I did sense a disturbance in the force.
Janet, I need you blocking my truck. Blocking the food truck. Get out of there. Get out of here. All right. Thank you, Janet.
We should probably talk less, move more.
Yes. She's trying to find her keys.
I'm gonna go there.
Disrupted.
All right. What's going on, Slee, Steve?
Oh my gosh, you guys! So Shiloh Jolie Pitt is officially legally just Shiloh Jolie. She applied to drop the Pitt from her last name. 3 days after she turned 18 back in May, and a request has been granted. Now, she says she isn't the only one of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's kids to distance herself from their dad. Zahara went by just Jolie at a sorority event in November, and Vivian did the same thing in the playbill for the Broadway production of The Outsiders, where she worked as a production assistant. No word yet from Brad.
If I'm being honest, though, Angelina Jolie seems like the type that would use her weapon.
She's been
She was poisoning him. Yeah, poisoning his name.
She has never said a nice thing about him.
Never.
Like, I understand the relationship that you and your ex may have, be volatile and full of vitriol, but
and maybe he's not the best dad.
Like, but Jesus, I mean, to be like that is just it's a level of vindictiveness that
we're assuming a lot.
Well, I know. Would we not hear stories by now of how horrible of a dad he was, or like anything like that?
I think
other than
come out with some of those.
Other than just this is just done to be hurtful.
Yeah, I know,
and that's crazy.
I've never been a fan of hers.
Never been a fan of
I
hers.
still remember, was it with that Thornton guy?
We should really had
they drank their blood, and she was always so raunchy on the red carpets. And then she started dating Brad Pitt, and I was like, yeah, doesn't do that. And then he adopted all these.
Like he was going out with Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, but she had no chance for any women like you because you love Jennifer Aniston. So she took him.
I really
She took him away from Jennifer Aniston.
But
because her hair was cute.
See,
but now I look back and I'm like, what did I do? Why did I do that?
You had the Rachel.
You know what? She is that. She is. Who is that girl who stole? What's her name? The young singer who likes married people.
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande. Angelina Jolie was Ariana Grande before Ariana Grande was Ariana Grande. She loves people in relationships, and then when she takes them and gets them, she's like, I don't like you no more. And then when they leave, then she crap talks them.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Wow,
She's not a nice person.
Yeah.
I don't think she's.
Yeah, what D is saying.
I don't think she's a nice person.
She did Tomb Raider. She should have done Womb Raider. She is a horrible person.
All right. What else, Steve?
Oh my gosh. So on Sunday's episode of Watch What Happens Live, Andy Cohen asked Juliana Hough if there were any Dancing with the Star champions who didn't deserve to win. Well, she didn't want to answer, but country singer Mickey Guyton, who was also a guest on the show, brought up radio superstar Bobby Bones, and Juliana agreed. She said, now he was not the best dancer, but he won because he had great fans who. Well, Bobby posted a response on Instagram yesterday saying he has no beef with Julianne. Mickey Guyton might be another story, though. But he says, and more importantly, he agreed with their assessment, admitting that he was indeed the worst dancer. But he also called himself, quote, the greatest champion ever because he and his fans banded together to defeat the big evil empire of dance. He added that Dancing with the Stars changed the rules after his season because of how much of an advantage he got from the fans.
He was on the radio.
So he was popular.
He was on the radio talking to millions of people every day.
He had a popular morning country show.
Yeah.
Like we talked about how powerful country music is right now. Those guys. I mean,
So are we going to go to the next level?
I don't. Yeah. Why are they not loyal for us? They're only loyal after 9. Man. Although I did have someone message in and said, man, he loves the show in the morning. What was his call? I don't remember. He sent Dan, the owner, forwarded me a message. He said, man, I love that show in the morning. He was one.
I feel we have a lot of people that enjoy us. And there's also, I think, people that are like closet listeners because they don't want to they listen to you guys, but they do because it's so good. Yes.
Everybody on the Mojo show secretly.
Come on out.
What's that, Steve?
Everybody on the Mojo show.
Yeah. So Steve.
Oh my God! I'm sorry.
Steve says it's time for everyone to come out.
Pride week.
You don't have to be be ashamed.
Tell them you love
don't
us.
have to be ashamed.
You can love us.
Yeah, you can love us. We don't have to be. We don't have to be the side chick no more.
Me and Kelly forgave all of you are here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We put Andrew and Demetrius aside to join the campaign.
Be accepting of everybody.
Girl,
There's love, honey.
I don't even know. Like she says things that make me feel like I had a stroke. My brain is like, what? And I'm like, oh, is my face drooping? I feel like my face is drooping. Smell burnt
No.
Anybody else see that phone ringing?
It's meaning like we put bad, no.
All right, stop.
Your bad mojo aside.
I'm gonna prove myself.
You know, yeah. You put aside all the bad things that we've done and you've heard that we've done.
Oh, okay.
And you gave us another
No,
chance.
you told me some bad. You've clarified.
Yeah. I said bad things that you've heard and that we've done.
Right.
And then you put them aside.
Right.
You gave us another chance.
You're right.
I appreciate it. All right.
Another chance?
He gave us a chance. Oh, all right. Thank you, Steve. Steve plays in the 50.
I would clearly remember
so it's
never going back to that.
All right. Let's go. We got top quality carpet cleaning services. Call Coit for the best in town. The best in town. Man, Coit is so good. 419-470-1333. 100% satisfaction guarantee. 470-1333. And they do air duct cleaning as well. And if you tell them you listen to the show or the radio station, you get 25% off. Call Coit for the best carpet cleaning in town. You're going to love it. All right, that's it. We're done. We'll see you tomorrow. You have an awesome day, okay? Be the best you can be, guy.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we